Hello and welcome, Wargamers. Skari and Luka from MiniWarGaming bringing you all Orc Greenskins against a Bretonnian peasant army in a 2,000 point battle report. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
We play and call it work.
And folks, don't forget, at the end of this video, Skari and I do a post-game chat talking about this Bretonnia versus Orc Peasant versus Greens, only Orcs battle. It was a long, grindy one, so make sure if you're kind of getting through it, you're kind of done with watching this. I know a lot of you kind of just watched the beginning of it. Check out the end. We do a post-game. We talk about Warhammer Fantasy, Old World, other games in general, you know, talk shop. So we'll see you there. It's like a little podcast at the end of the video. Also, if you want more Old World content, look no further than both Scardcast and Mountain Miniatures. With Mountain Miniatures, we stream Wednesdays and Thursdays every evening. I say 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, EST, that's for us. I'm not too sure where your time zones are, but check us out. I know in the UK it's a little bit later in the day, but if you want to stop by, say hello, chat a little bit, we always do a post game and hang out with everyone. And we just play, we have every army. We have literally every army. We play every army, change up the list every week, kind of vote for who we play with, and the Discord covers a lot of that. So we'll see you there. Taking a look at my all greens army, it's gonna be led by an Orc war boss naturally. Spent most of his points on making him thick. However, we are gonna be giving him a great weapon on top of it. So he's got heavy armor, troll hide trousers. He's got a head button hat, because obviously he's got a head button hat. Look at that helmet. And on top of all that, a talisman of protection just to give him a 5-up ward save as well. We're going to be running him around on his own. One Orc Big Boss, who is going to be equipped with a great weapon, and he will be the battle standard bearer of the army, as he's going to be on a war boar as well. Now, the battle standard bearer is going to have a magic banner, just a banner of butchery. It'll give the unit more strength if it charges. He too has a Ed button add. It is a common magic item in the Orc line. It just gives impact hits that are a little bit stronger than normal. And on top of that, he will have the Armor of Mork. It's a suit of heavy armor that gives him magic resistance 2 that will share with unit if relevant. I'll be running 2 level 2 shamans in this game. These are weird boys. They are both going to be rolling on Wog magic. This one will be on a war boar with a Ruby Ring of Ruin. And that is it for the upgrades here. I know that's the old Savage Orc model, but we're going to be playing him as a regular Orc in this one. He rolled up Vindictive Glare and Bad Moon Rising for his spells. Kept them both. My other shaman is a level 2 who rolled up Evil Sun Shining and the Foot of Gork. Sorry, it was Foot of Gork, but I swapped it out for Fist of Gork because he is going to be joining a unit of boys, and I want him to be able to compete in close combat. I had 5 points left over in my army roster, so I gave him the Earthing Rod, which he's currently carrying. Look at that. That's the most earthing rod I've ever seen in my life. My 5th and final character will just be a random Orc Big Boss, which is not the Lord level guy, just the bigger, fightier Orc than the standard Orc. He has got a pair of hand weapons, as you can see here, and heavy armor. I had given him a pair of troll hide trousers as well, so he'll have 4-up save and 5-up regeneration. He's looking to just go cut up some mans, I guess, and live while he does it. It just seems with the Choppa's rule, it's good enough to give them mundane weapons and let them thrive. Moving on to core choices, I have 2 separate Orc mobs that are all thrusting spears, light armor, and full command, 20 strong. I'll be running 2 Orc mobs of 10 with war bows. These are the old boys. And I bought them champions because they got champions. We got 1 Orc mob with double hand weapons, full command, upgraded to be biggins for a couple points a model. Makes them, I think, in combat strength 4, as well as armor bane, something like that. I'll double check it later, but you can only take 1 in your army, so I figured I need the points, and it's more greens. 2 groups of Orc Boar Boy Riders. One will be 9 strong, this one will be 10 strong, with full command and all the fixings. And the last elements of my 2,000 point list will be 3 Orc Boar Chariots, which is a nasty thing to have, so hopefully these heavy chariots can kind of carry their weight in gold, which they usually do. And that is it. That is 2,000 points of the greens.
Here is the leader of my Bretonnian force. His name is Baron Donvar Baron.
You'll get nothing from me.
Baron Don Baron. Okay, so he has a great weapon. He is a questing knight, hence why he has a great weapon. And he has the virtue of empathy, so he can join peasants. He's also rocking the armor of silvered steel and has a luck stone, which is more like a trinket that one of the ladies gave him. and so it's like a little favor of the lady relic. Then we have the glorious paladin with a battle standard bearer and a Bretonnian warhorse, who's rocking the virtue of the joust, and he has a lance. Of course, putting that banner of the lady up on high to face against the Greenskins. Now we have the damsel on foot, Eleanor, who's rocking the illusion discipline, and she has a dispel scroll, as well as the glittering robe spell and mind razor. And then we have damsel Greta, who has a Bretonnian warhorse and is rocking the silver mirror. Now she's doing elementalism, and she has the plague of rust, and of course the lady's gift. Of course, with the theme of the army, it's peasants, or more like a more medieval themed levy army.
Yeah, all
right?
like feudal and everything.
Correct. So every knight has brought 5 to 10 peasants to the fight. And he's armed the peasants, and they're all going to battle. So we have a giant unit of Grail, a great big Grail reliquary. The theme, of course, is Baron Von Baron is on his quest to, find atonement and find the Grail, of course. So he's running with the Grail reliquary, who was brought by the Grail Knights. It's just a little unit of 3 Grail Knights, so I can take the Grail reliquary. Then I've got peasants everywhere. I've got 2 trebuchets that are going to be sitting up in the back. I've got 2 units of peasant yeomen, who are the guys on the horses to kind of get in the way. I've got 3 bricks of archers. 2 of them have stakes, and one of them is hiding in this little rocky outcrop with skirmishers. I do have some squires that have the scout rule, but I didn't want to get too close to the orcs, especially in the pass. And then I've got 2 bricks of peasant men-at-arms, another mounted human, of course, 1 unit of Knights of the Realm, where I'm putting my BSB, and the knights, the questing knights, which are essentially the bodyguard to the Baron. They're his entourage. They're the ones that he is questing with. And there you have it, 2,000 points of theme, and we must stop the orcs by the old Tower of the Pass.
Which is what we have going on here for this game. The Bretonnian forces in this region are well aware of the amassing orcs in the mountains.
Yep.
Have been scouting them out for quite a long time. And, word spread, it's time. The scouts witnessed, okay, the orcs are amassing. Let's stop them here and now before they can get too deep into Bretonnian territory. And we rolled up Battle for the Pass, the Mountain Pass mission. So we're just going to play at the theme. And that means
if you get past me, there's all but fertile fields in the valley, and
mans to kill.
I don't want that to happen.
So in this mission, we are deploying along the short table edges opposite one another. We're still 2 feet apart. We are playing on the 5-foot by 44-inch table, which is great for 2,000 points, I think. And we have all these rocks here just to represent the valley we're fighting in, or the rocky passes and everything, and also to help Skari and I remember that we have to not utilize them for fleeing. So all the flees are going to be towards the short table edges, as everything else is impassable. No ambushing, no fleeing off it, all that nonsense. And Skari won the roll-off. He chose to defend on the hill, and I got a couple woods on my side over here. As for deployment, we already seen Skari's. Mine is quite simple. I got very rudimentary deployment. Not rudimentary, redundant, sorry. I have boys with spears, boys with bows. These are my boar boys with the battle standard baron at the big boss. And then we have the shaman on the boar over there with the ruby ring of rune, and 1 chariot. And on the other side of my deployment zone, I have my war boss, my general, on his own, running around. He's got the basic standard there. I don't have another one for the shaman, so let's try and make it work. But I got boys with spears. Here are my biggins. And joining the biggins, we got the big boss and the level 2 shaman in melee in the corner. We got 2 chariots supporting them. I have to watch out for the woods, though. It's going to be a little dangerous. And then the other 10 boar boys with 10 mob with arrows in front of them. The arrow boys. We are ready to, get this game going. I assume you're going to take a knee.
And they all dismount from their horses and pray to the lady. "O lady, protect us this day, for the greenskin must be vanquished, and we shall do it in your honor."
This game is going to be perfect. I'm excited.
Yeah,
this is going to be excellent.
You get to choose. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first, whatever.
Of course.
We'll make it happen.
Come at me, bro.
We are just going full send towards the enemy. My entire army is impetuous. I don't have any black orcs to quell impetuosity. We are just going to go full send. I am in love with both of our like fully on theme lists. Like this is where
this is how it is.
This is where this game shines, in my opinion.
Correct.
This is like, if you can make it happen, this is how the old world and Warhammer Fantasy back in the day should have been played. Now, granted, should is a strong word there, but I think this is where it shines. You're both going to have the most fun.
I'm going to have
crazy things like this. Yes.
Trying to create a battle line in this pass with all this.
Oh, it was miserable.
It's going to be.
Yeah, it's going to be
A
difficult.
general's nightmare.
Yeah, so it's going to be Orcs turn 1. I have no charges to declare. I have no command phase things to do either, I think. Let me double check that. Couple spells. This guy knows Bad Moon Rising. I cast the command phase, and this guy knows Evil Sun Shining. Boom, but they're not relevant now. They probably won't be relevant until turn 3, if I'm going to be honest. So you probably won't see me casting them there. I have no charges to declare. I have no random movement or compulsory moves to do, so I'm going to march everything except for this shaman's probably just going to move because I have Ruby Ring and Rune and everything, and I'm going to show you where it all ends up afterwards. The greens are on the move. And turn. So we marched, we wheeled, we had to wheel a lot because I didn't want to take the movement penalty for going through the woods, so that's where they end up. The Boar Boys go right behind them. Chariot obviously bottlenecked really hard here. And Shaman ended up marching. I'll go, you know what, I'm going to go a little bit further with him. I barely went anywhere with him, but I won't be able to fire his Ruby Ring of Ruin because with a normal move into the woods, he was not in range to fire it anywhere. Arrow Boys marched up as well. And then just to show, they literally are forming a kind of marching column, but not really. They both marched up to get into the battle with the War Boss hanging up behind as well as the Chariot. And we're going to try and break 3 with these Boar Boys after the Arrow Boys make way a little bit more. The Chariot's going to attempt the same thing. Chariots are trying to avoid the woods as best they can because I don't want them to take too much damage. It's you got 6 turns to play these games, so it's...
Yeah, the first couple of turns I find in Old World is quite literally set up, kill each other's little chaff and skirmishing units, and then the game is really played turn 4, 5, and 6, and that's when like the lines hit, and it's like a back and forth madness.
Yes, so that's where you're going to see a lot of the action coming in here. That's turn 1 for the Orcs done. We're going to move on to turn 1 for the Bretonnians here. Now, do you know if you have anything you want to do in your command phase?
Yeah, I have a couple of spells and a couple of enchantment spells. So she's going to try and do her Glittering Robes. It needs a 7. She is a level 2. She gets +2 to this. Okay. So it does go off on a 8.
Sorry, that's a 6. That's a 6.
Yeah, so it goes off on an 8.
What does that spell do?
So it gives her and her unit -1 to be hit.
Is that remains in play or just for this turn?
I believe it's just an enchantment.
Okay. My shaman is about 20 inches away. He's only a level 2. Let's remember that. And no dispelling there. That spell is cast on an 8, which you rolled. So, well, with the modifier.
Yep. I do have one more enchantment, which will be done from her over here. That gives the unit a regeneration. Okay. So a unit within 15.
Oh, the lazy one. Yeah.
It goes off. This one's the one that goes off on a 7. But if I roll a 10, it becomes regeneration 5.
Oh, it's typically a 6. Yeah. Correct.
That's right. So it goes off on a 7, which is the basic regeneration 6+. And I will be putting it on these peasants.
I can't do much about that.
Yeah.
And then I assume...
That's it, really. It's just a matter of maneuvering. My plan this turn, like we'll show you what it is. I have to essentially move out so I don't get bottlenecked against your horde and essentially set up for maybe some charges after you charge me and I break because I'm peasants.
All right, so we're gonna be right back when Skari is done moving his forces here. We're gonna show you where they end up.
Well, I advanced. I'm trying to get the battle line up, force the orcs into some impetuous charges, hopefully to disrupt their lines, because they're...
Was it just this one here, or is it that one as well?
So this one goes here and here. This one goes to both. This one here goes to this one.
Perfect.
And then they are just out. They were out, so they can't do anything.
They can only go. They went as far as they could, yeah.
Correct, they went as far as they could. Other than that, I've got some bowmen. I'm going to try and shoot my bows as best I can, and we'll see what happens after the shooting. I've also got a couple of trebuchets that are going to be shooting indirectly.
They have no line of sight anywhere, because like if you put them on, they were going to bog up your army too much, so we figured, screw it, we're just, even if you scatter, you're probably going to hit a green somewhere. So
hopefully.
Yeah.
Maybe it might be a green tree.
That's the hopes here.
Yeah.
Everything pretty much marched except for...
None of the bowmen really moved.
And they didn't move either.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and just shoot. There's some of them are on a hill. I've got some mounted human that I'm going to try and reserve move into better positions, and then we'll kind of go from there. So first we have this trebuchet. It's like the opening scene in Gladiator.
Yes,
They're
it
gonna
is.
shoot at your big guns.
The barbarian.
Causes I have to go into the middle of the unit,
Yep.
correct? Okay, and...
Hey,
hits!
it's a direct hit.
Yes!
Because it no, it still scatters 2 technically,
boom!
but it's still pretty good. That's a good
it's very
shot.
good, it's very good.
Going from this guy because of the extra rank there over to around this guy. It's gonna be something like this.
Yep.
Boom! It's gonna be 2 for sure. One of them is under the rock.
Big rock, for sure, and 4 at risk, 7 at risk of being hit.
Oh no! Those are my, that's my biggins, dude.
Strength 5 at AP1.
3s to kill.
Ooh,
oh my
that is
gosh!
6 of them.
They only have light armor, so they're
Oh,
dead.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, because they have 2 weapons. And then we have the big rock. It is strength 10.
2.
Yeah, that's
7. That's a devastating.
What
hit.
a... Woo!
They
That's
walked.
not bad.
They walked right into that rock. That is a panic. Okay. Immediate panic check.
Your
We're good
general's
on a
right there,
3.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
they
you're
don't
good.
care. Second trebuchet actually has line of sight right through here to that boar mob. So
not to the boars, to the...
No, sorry, I meant the orcs.
Yeah, the orcs right in front. So I will lob a rock into those orc boys, and a hit!
oh, that's a good one. That's
Nice.
right there.
Bam!
That is going to be 2 for sure still.
2 for sures.
And 10 partials.
10 at trebuchet!
Watch out for rock boy. Okay, it's a little bit more lenient than the last one.
So this is on 3s. These are the normal
Ooh.
ones. And the big one, okay.
That
so
guy's
it'd be
dead.
6 of them.
I do get a save on those ones. Yeah.
Because they have shields.
Not my greens. 6s. There we go. We passed 1. We lose 6. Was it?
Yeah, plus the big one. So 5 plus the big one.
Gotcha. 5 dead, 1 more, and they have to panic this phase, because it has to be more than a quarter of the unit these days. It's a skirmishing unit of
Peasant bowman.
into them. We're trying to get 1 more dead green to get a panic on them.
Yep, so I just hit on normally 4s, so 5s because of the long range. I got 2 hits.
Excellent. 5s.
And, ooh, that's an armor bane for the longbow.
What's up? Don't matter. That's a
one.
panic. Well, panic check. They do have warband,
Yep.
and they got 1 rank, so they are good.
Okay.
Not that it mattered with warband. Regular infantry for the orcs. I thought they were heavy there for a second. I'm thinking black orcs there. Anyways, they pass all the same.
Yep. Mounted yeomen into this unit of boys. They just have warbows, just 5 of them. They did move.
And they're probably over half.
Yep, 1 hit.
And a 5?
Nope. Okay, then we have 1 unit of bowmen that has longbows, has moved, so just 5s with long range. And
They did not move, so
they
5
did not
did.
move. So
Oh,
1
2.
wound and 1 armor bane.
Okay. Here's the non-armor bane. We fail. And armor bane. We fail. Slay 2 of the orcs. Bye-byes.
Okay, then we got these are the squires.
I have no idea what they do.
They're basically the exact same. They're
But they
just a
have-
little unit of 5 that has scout. That's the only thing that changes. They're a little bit more expensive, and they have scout as a special.
They have
rule.
longbows as well.
They have
Okay.
longbows as well. Yeah.
Oh, nice. 2 hits.
Couple of hits.
Range
Nothing.
and nada.
Okay, then I've got 1 more unit that's on the hill, though, so it gets the double ranks.
Yes, they do. They get more shots on them. And there are 10 of them.
10 of these.
5s for range.
Okay, not terrible. And
2.
2.
2 at light armor shield. Hey, we make 1.
Nice.
More dead green. And then
Do 1 more unit on the hill.
And they're on the
of
hills.
Mounted yeomen. They need 6s, though, because they moved.
and range. Nada.
They don't care.
You know what?
That's that.
All things considered, that was good. That was pretty
That was,
scary.
you know
Yeah.
what? Those trebuchets did work.
Yes. Yes, they did.
That's why we brought them.
Yes. That's just the barber rule kicking in really good there.
To be honest, every time I bring a rock thrower, like with my Screaming Skull catapults, it normally just explodes turn 1. So this was like
this is a nice change.
this was a nice change.
Man, that's scary. I'm terrified now. That was you put a lot more pressure on me than I thought. I'm still going to go full send and hope for the best.
I'm going to now do my reserve moves.
Yes, end of the shooting phase.
Because the 2 little peasant yeomen. So my yeomen are just going to reserve move. They're going to, because they have skirmish.
Yep.
I'm going to make sure I'm just kind of like within 10 of these guys.
You want to also force them. Well, yeah. I won't be able to charge them though because of where they are, but I'll impetuous anyways, right?
Yes.
To the other guys.
Yeah. Well, it's.
They're going to reserve move to there.
And then these guys are actually going to reserve move this way.
Hey.
Just to try and shore up. There's like a bunch of chariots coming, so I need to give myself some wiggle room there. But other than that, that was a pretty good turn for the little Bretonnian army that's come to face the knights.
This is way better than
the
my turn.
Orcs. Well, your turn was run forward. You're an orc.
You know what? I did do that pretty well.
Yeah, you did. You were great at that.
We're going to go to turn 2 now. Battle round 2, starting with the greens. In my conjuration step here, which I'm going to go right to because I don't think I have anything else I have to do. Bad Moon Rising isn't going to be in range to affect anything this turn, so I'm not going to worry about it. However, my shaman over here might need to put an Evil Sun Shining up. Evil Sun Shining! Oh, we got it with a, well, that. We're level 2, but we get +1 for mob rule because we're at a unit of boys there.
I'm just going to use my Fated Dispel.
Yeah, you double 6 it. Hey, nope. So that will give them reroll hit rolls of 1 as well as armor pen until my next turn in case they get into combat somehow, which I doubt they will. Otherwise, we're going to go to the movement phase. I have a couple of impetuous checks to make here. Error boys, those boys, and those boys are all in impetuous range. So I'm going to start with those boys there. I can't remember if...
So on a 4+, you control them.
They are not under my control, so they're going to declare a charge. These boys here are also going to declare a charge. And error boys, they're going to declare a charge. boys! They're all 10-inch charge. Well, they're all 6s on the dice, on the high dice. So declare a charge here.
My peasants will hold. Well, I guess you have to declare them all. But
they're going to charge there.
Hold. Yeah.
They're going to charge... better angle over here. They're going to declare a charge over here. And then they're going to declare a charge over here. How would you like to react?
I'm unbreakable and
that's
immune
right,
to psychology, so they're going to stay right where they are.
So they're going to go first. They need a 6. They fail, but they have Warband, so they get to re-roll it. Looking for a 6. Nope. They're going to fail 5. These guys over here. Boop. I'm going to re-roll it because I don't want to move 2. They're going to fail forward 5. I don't need that turn. And then they're going to go ahead and go, I need a 6, Warband, 3. Okay, so failing 5, failing 5, failing 3. Oh boy, that's...
Well, when they're fresh out of the mountains and there are no black orcs that have been made yet.
I don't know much about black orcs.
Well, the Chaos Dwarves made them, right? So
yeah.
So
I guess they get around.
Yeah, it's not, the war's not big enough to attract the attention of a black orc.
This is a small orcish warband, led on by this ambitious war boss here, and his troops are obviously not trained very well, or trained very well if the training is charge the enemy no matter what.
That's right.
I'm gonna go into remaining moves. I'm just gonna posture my units again. I'm gonna move up my cav, chariot on this side, and these biggins are gonna move forward as well. Might as well do the rest of my moves. Again, just moving forward with a few elements. I'm going to move the error boys, but not march them. I'm going to move the shaman, and then all of these as well. I'll show you where it all ends up once I'm done. It's a mess, but it's our mess. So again, these units failed to charge forward, which again bottlenecks my army a little bit, but luckily they went 5. Didn't lose out on that much. We've got our war boss just fitting into this crack here. Marched the biggins, moved the boar boys, moved up the chariot, moved up that chariot. And then we're just fitting up right behind those boys who got shot a little bit earlier with the chariot behind them. The shaman kind of stayed where he was in the woods there just so he could shoot his Ruby Ring of Ruin and Vindictive Glare. And those arrow boys were there. We are done moving. Those arrow boys can fire. And the one shaman can fire off his magic missiles. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Yep.
Start with the shaman. We're just going to hammer them with a Ruby Ring of Ruin.
Ouch.
+2! Ooh, we failed. We need a 6 on the dice to show it. Because 8 to cast a Ruby Ring. Shoot a Vindictive Glare at them as well. We don't really have any good targets for Vindictive Glare in this game. It's like a single shot that is like strength 7, no armor saves or regenerations against it, and it does D3 damage. It's good against like monsters and characters and stuff. Hey! Got it with a 10.
I can't stop it.
Oh, it's right, you're too far away. I kill a human on a 2. Aha!
You just dies?
It's strength 7, no armor save.
You got one.
He takes D3 damage, but he just dies D3 times over. You know what? How many times did he get stared at?
Oh, man.
Dies twice over. And we're going to have a volley from, well, I shouldn't say volley. We're going to fire 5 war bows at these men-at-arms. We are hitting, actually, we might be BS3. I'll double check. Didn't matter. I rolled a 6. And these are strength 3. I don't hurt the mans. Coming to my other flank, these guys failed the charge roll, so they're not shooting. That is the end of turn 2 for orcs.
Do your chariots have bows by chance?
I'll double check. I don't think they do, though.
They are heavy.
Well, sir, that brings it to Bretonnia, turn 2.
All those impetuous orcs got in the way of their own. Yeah,
it worked.
It did.
It worked
very well.
I failed all 3 of them, and then I didn't roll a 6 on 12 dice.
Yep.
That happens.
That happens.
Yeah,
At the same time, that was, it just clogged up the pass even more, which is okay for me. So now, let's see if we can capitalize on the greenskin disorganization.
Do you have anything to do in this phase other than spells?
No. Other than, I taunt you a second time.
Please. With magic on the prophetess over here.
Glittering robe once again. It goes off on a 9.
I do have my shaman over there, so we'll try it out on him. Oh, stop it.
No glittering robe.
Excellent.
Okay.
Moving on to the other wizard.
So Lady's Gift is a 7 or a 10, depending on what we do. So it goes off on a 9. So it's just a 6-up regen.
I can't stop that. My shaman's too far
I
away.
will go ahead and put it on the little peasants again.
Excellent. And
then we have Plague of Rust.
Ooh. The Plague of Rust is going to target the boar boys. We are in the front arc there.
Needing a 9, so needs to see a 7. No, not today. I will say, we're playing with 2 level 2 wizards, which is actually kind of cool because
we discussed that beforehand.
We did. We were like, how many levels of wizardry do we want? We said 4 levels, and they were like, okay, so 2 level 2s or something like that.
Exactly.
So just and it doesn't feel like it's crazy, and it means like we're gonna fail some casting rolls sometimes. And it's like not gonna be guaranteed.
We're trying to do like a low tier kind of game here, representing like a smaller, not a smaller battle.
How many level 4 wizards are there in your little town?
Right,
where
exactly.
your little army was like brought in. No, that's not how this works.
Many. For any new players to the setting of the Warhammer Fantasy Battles, even in 8th edition, when Magic was at its peak, level 4 wizards were supposed to be very rare. Masters of their class, teachers at the College of Magic and all that stuff. So you wouldn't really get too many of them. It's even less so now. So level 4 wizards are supposed to be like 1 in 1,000, maybe even more. Who knows? All right, that's it for that.
Well, we have declaring charges.
Charges, yes.
This warband is going to charge this unit of boys.
How many other charges would you like to do?
This warband is going to charge this unit of boys.
Excellent. Any more?
I'm debating just hitting the flank of this big unit.
Oh, with the Knights of the Realm?
With my Realm Knights.
That's how that's where their failed charge went, so that was unfortunate for them.
So that is it's over 14, so I need to roll, what, a 15?
15, that's not bad.
Then move 8 plus 2d6.
And Swift Stride. Well, 2d6, effectively.
So
and then reroll 1s.
So reroll 1s.
Yeah.
So odds are I can, but if you decide to flee, are there any good sort of like could I just go into your Black Orcs if you flee?
My big uns?
Your big uns? That's over a 16, so I need to roll a 17 for that, which is still possible.
Not that unlikely. Yeah.
But if I fail my charge, I give up my first charge.
Yes, if you declare it and fail it, you lose first charge.
So at the same time, then again, it could panic your whole army, but your war boss is there.
It could panic the army.
So you know what? The Knights of the Realm wants to declare that charge.
Into the boys?
So they'll declare that charge, and then they will declare charge into your archers.
Archers
as
there?
well.
Okay. Well, the archers they're going to stand and shoot if they can. They might be too close. They might be good, though, so they're going to stand and shoot. These guys are probably just going to hold, whatever, we'll figure it out. And then they're going to hold, and those archers are going to stand and shoot. You said the archers, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so the archers are going to stand and shoot. These ones are going to stand and shoot if I can. Otherwise, they're going to hold. And then they're holding, and then, they're going to hold.
So
too,
you're
whatever.
being a true greenskin.
Yes.
And not cowering like a little goblin.
Correct.
I like it.
They are able to stand and shoot. So we're looking at 5s here. I got to double check that. I'm almost certain it's 5s. And it does hit. No wound. The same thing for the other orcs. I'll show you where that is in a second. 2 hits. 1 wound, and that is from the orcs into the men at arms.
Armor shield.
Oh, you're good. That's stand and shoot.
The squad with a lady's gift, urged on by the knights, questing knights.
Those are the questing
Go
knights.
forward, peasants.
Double. Well. Hey, they made it. We fight.
We fight. We die for the lady and the lord of the land.
Correct. They have warband too, so they would have had a reroll on top of that.
Over here, I believe I need a 7 or an 8. So
If it's 8, then you need to show a
4 plus
on one of those. They got warband though.
Warband.
Damn.
Oh, they're gonna go forward too.
Ours, man.
Oh no,
Man scum. And these guys.
Okay, this is the big one.
They will
Bretonnian war horses.
They will have to wheel a little bit as well, so
Yes.
it'll make it a little bit harder. But yeah, it should be good. I think you're good here. Roll any 1s. So you got a 5, then you add another d6 to it.
Okay, and I can reroll any 1s as well.
Correct. Ooh,
Come on, flatten yourself, dice.
8
8
plus
and 8,
8.
16.
It's happening. Boom.
Now,
Boom, boom, boom.
Close the door.
Right there, and this guy's, he's right over there.
Hooray!
Damn. So that's the first charge is going to be in effect there, and then we have...
Well, it is a flank charge, which kind of negates the first charge anyway.
No first charge for you.
Go, little peasants, with the Baron!
Hey, who were they going for?
They were going
That's
for
right,
the
the
archers.
archers. Yep. Hello. That's it for charges. We're on to regular moves. You're good. Like, I assume the archers are going to probably stand still.
Yeah, well, they can. The ones on the hill can kind of see over the hill.
Yeah.
They're gonna just make sure that I can see those boar boys once I get them out of the way. Essentially, I'm just basically
Get these Grail Knights into play.
Yeah,
here.
those Grail Knights gonna come in and be like, you know, they're unbreakable as long as they're within 12. So they'll get pushed. If they lose combat, they get pushed 2. They get pushed another 2.
So you want them to be within 12 when the combat happens.
Correct.
Though. Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
So those Grail Knights need to go in and figure that out. Okay, and then we'll just do some additional movements and we'll be right back.
Grail Knights coming up this way to support them. The mounted yeomen are just forming a shooting pattern here, so they can all draw line of sight through each other, shooting at these guys, and then they're on a hill. They're over here firing down that way as well.
And then they're just kind of this way.
They're staying on the hill over there.
Yeah, they'll probably shoot that way. They kind of just shuffle a little bit further back just to make sure that your boars don't have an easy charge onto them if they want to get there. And last but not least, it's time for trebuchet time.
Oh, and then the mounted yeomen went right
yes.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
Trebuchets first?
Trebuchets first. Why not?
Which
because
one?
This sounds like fun. This time, this trebuchet is going to shoot at the boar boys. That's right in front of him.
Boom.
Okay.
Right to the middle of their unit. Boom! Oh, misfire.
Problems.
Oh,
Okay.
Not bad though, not bad. That's
okay,
nothing.
it's good.
Just can't fire
It's
this turn.
good. A rope got loose.
Correct. And then we got the other trebuchet over there.
Into the biggins.
The biggins again.
Or actually, because there's a decent amount, I want to hit that unit.
Sure, that
Let's
works
do
too.
that one. Okay. Boar boys.
6 backwards. That'll probably be
4 back. No, 6 backwards. So
Yeah.
that'll just go off and
Right into the
not
woods.
hit anybody.
These archers are going to shoot into the biggins. Again, they're on the hill. They can see past all the infantry and cav.
Long range.
Yep.
5s.
Not bad, not bad.
And
5s.
5s. Nothing.
No hardies.
Cool. Then we got the
squires?
small unit. Yep.
Same idea, same target.
Squires.
2 hits.
5s again.
Arrow.
One.
Ooh, 1 connects. Be armor bane too. Only light armor on them. Not my biggins.
This unit of mounted human into the biggins as well.
Nothing blocking the line of sight there. No cover.
No
Just
hits because they.
all range and move. You're right. Yep.
Then we have this unit here into the boar boys in the back. Volley, fire.
You get the extra rank too. There might be hard cover here because you can see them, but it's all based on like the percentage of the frontage you can see though.
Yep. So you
Yeah.
needed 6s, nothing there.
And
And
then
over here, they're gonna shoot into the boar boys.
yep, though technically no cover there because we got hills. Elevation. 5 for range. 5 for wound. Hey,
Ooh,
armor bane
armor
again.
bane.
They do have 3 up saves because heavy armor shield and armored hide.
Yep.
Oh, that's a dead boar boy.
Got one.
This guy, I guess. Some reserve moves.
Reserve moves.
Getting out of here. Bye. They jumped back a little bit, and that'll bring us to combat. Where would you like to begin?
I kind of want to start with the peasants on the far flank against the archers in the woods.
Oh, you get the initiative. You want to fight with your halberds or spears?
Well, halberds, because I'm shooting in. I'm attacking in 1 rank anyway. Might as
Yeah.
well just be the halberds.
Attacks fighting with the pole arms as halberds.
That's right.
Fours
So
to
4s to hit.
Excellent start.
Nice.
Well, average, but still works.
And 4s to wound, because they're strength 4 with little halberds.
Damn.
Nothing.
Men at arms. Why? Well, I'll have 6 attacks. I'm gonna double check if it's an orc mob, so we have the extra attack. It's not like they're archers in particular; they just have war bows. All right, 6 attacks because I got a champ as well.
Nicely done.
4 to wound because I'm only strength 3, and I did not charge, so no choppas. 4 wounds. 6
Just
ups.
6 ups. Go, peasants.
I killed 4.
Correct.
Okay, well, I effectively, I think I win that. Maybe
So you have
not.
4 and no banner.
Yeah, no banner. You
I have 2 ranks,
and a
closed
banner.
order, banner, and I have a musician.
I think I still get closed order in the woods, though. Maybe. Do I not? Maybe you're right. Do you get closed order while disrupted?
No,
Yeah.
peasants. Oh, wait. I've got my regents. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
in
the
this
lady.
case.
The lady,
Doesn't
yes,
matter
right.
for combat res, but the lady does save 1.
One comes back, but it's
Nice.
still a lost combat.
Oh, no.
Hey, but you're warband, so your leadership, whatever your champion is.
6, 7, 8.
Oh, he's only leadership 6, eh?
Yeah, they're levies. They pause.
I think you
So
just
they
give ground.
ground.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
like
going
to
to
follow up
I'm
or
going to
shoot me?
restrain. I'm going to try and restrain because I want to
Okay.
charge you.
you
I
go.
probably fail. All right. There we go.
You're out of the woods now too, aren't you?
I got 3 out of 10 in there, so that is a third.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job, lads. Okay.
Well, peasants, go hold the flank.
Which one's next?
Okay, let's do the Grail reliquary.
Oh, that fight over there. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, you're probably. What's the weapon on the big guy there?
So he's got a great weapon, but
okay.
he did charge 3, so he's going to be initiative 4 right now.
The peasants will go first. The battle programs. 6 attacks from the bearers of the Grail reliquary, and then 2 additional guys attacking for 6 attacks. That initiative 6.
Hitting on 4s, but they hate everything.
Ah, true.
So
they're just mad.
They just are very, very mad and angry.
Okay.
And needing...
I'm T4.
5s?
Hey, that's good.
Hooray!
Light armor. Let's go. 3 dead.
Just 1 attack with a hand weapon.
Forgot to attack with the ways or the.
Ha!
Hit.
Yes!
5
Go, lady, go! Yes!
Oh my gosh.
Get her.
She gutted that green.
Correct.
And the attacks into the unit.
The Baron.
Yes. Attacks from the Baron.
Weapon skill 6. 3s.
Yes.
And great weapon.
So strength.
Twos.
He's probably strength 4 base. So
Yes. So 3 more.
Kill 7 of them. Now the champion's still alive. He's technically right there, but it's all the same. I'll get my champion attacks back, and that's about it. The orc champion, 1 hit, strength 3. That probably definitely doesn't wound battle program. So we are down 7. We definitely lost that combat. You double outnumber me.
I do.
So I'm just gonna roll to see if I break.
Okay.
I do.
You do. You break.
I break, which will cause panic, and then I got they're in combat, so we don't care about that. But these guys might be in range as well. Double checking from the current state, they are out of range, but they are both in range, and
I'm going to pursue.
So
because it'll basically bring me into the boar boys.
Anyways, yeah, it'll count as a charge in them unless you roll like a double 1 or something.
No, don't
put that. Don't put that on me. So that means I gotta do panic checks for them before I. You do the flee roll and see how far they go, and before you move them, you check the panics. So I guess I'll do that. And so checking for them first. We're good. We have inspiring presence nearby. The boar boys, they are. I'm gonna double check the boar. I'm assuming a war boss is 9.
I'm assuming he's hopefully 9.
boys. Their leadership 8.
And the battle stand bearer is on the other side
Correct.
of the hill.
So their leadership 8. Even with I think they're 7 up to 8 with warband. Even the boss in the unit is he's over here or something. He's leadership 8, so he goes up to 9 because of warband, but that still doesn't help me here. Okay.
You rolled a 9.
I rolled nah.
Check it.
No, sorry, I lied. You're right. I rolled a 9. He's leadership 7, up to 8 because of warband.
Okay.
That's what I meant to say.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so they're panicking, and they're going to run from the nearest enemy unit, which is them. So they're going to go 2d6, 3, but they're going to pivot that way and go 3. So I'm probably not going to add Swift Stride to that. You know what? Just in case that's such a low roll, I'm going to add a Swift Stride. So 3 goes to 7.
Yeah.
And they're going to pivot away from them. Turns out I never rolled their flee roll to see how far they went. I said, I guess I'll do that. And then I cut the clip and immediately went, I don't know what I went to go check, but yeah, they're supposed to run 11. Oh, wow. That's where they end up. That's where the boar boys end up, from the nearest enemy. And you need a 6 to get in my chariot.
Bloodthirsty pilgrims!
Oh, you got him!
Got him.
So it counts as a charge, but yeah, going straight in is good enough, essentially. Boom, boom, boom.
Go, blood. Boo, boo, boo! Charge of the knights is next.
Next.
The glorious lance charge.
At least this is kind of easy to do. The paladin's probably the fastest, and then the rest are after that.
So the paladin on 3s.
Okay.
Okay. On 2s.
2. That's a
1.
dead boy. AP
lance.
2. So that's 1 dead boy.
Up. And then the rest of the lance, I've got
5.
1,
Does
2,
he get
3,
to attack?
4. He does.
Yeah, nice. The rest of them.
4s to hit.
3's to hit. Sorry, 3's. Your weapons go 4.
Oh, am I?
Yep.
Cool.
And
They
3's.
train.
Yeah.
But strength 5 with the lance. Yeah.
So that kills 4 additional.
4 more. Horsies, 4s. I love that my horses hit better than peasants. 1.
One wound. I'll get a
from
save
orcs.
against that. And bloop, 5 up. Oh, that's another dead orc.
Okay. And that is my glorious charge.
I don't know why I bothered pulling from this. I knew I wasn't getting any attacks back. That's
The champion does make way, though, doesn't he?
No, you have to. No, make. I don't.
Yeah,
think
he makes
champion-
way to
Does
the
he-
side. Yeah,
does he
even to
count
the
as-
side.
Yeah, no champion going over there.
Okay.
I am going to do this, though. I like to make fun of Steve for it all the time. He refuses to do it. but
Banners are supposed to.
Banners
right?
go in the middle now, everyone.
Yeah.
Boom. I definitely lose that combat
Yep.
by a good amount, but you don't double outnumber me. So I'm just going to roll to see if I fall back in good order. Or straight up break, or give ground, I guess.
Yep.
Giving ground's going to be like a double 1. And boop. Oh, we're falling.
they
We're
actually
breaking.
flee.
Breakity break. So that'll be panics for them. That's not great. boys. You're gonna pursue.
Yep.
Go to the biggins. I'm gonna do it properly. Roll my flee. I'm gonna go 9 away.
Okay.
And then
Panics.
now I do the panic checks. Do obviously the panic on the biggins first. They're
They're
good.
okay.
And the war boss. He's good.
okay.
All right. No
He's-
panicking
He's
them.
seen worse.
Somehow. All right, this is gonna be a weird. Actually, okay. Before you pursue, let's double check the angle of pursuit because this looks like it might be a weird one. Whew, what a complicated situation because this unit is here, and I can't flee through this. I still go in this direction. I would just stop and pivot and go this way. So with a 9-inch move, I'm gonna end up about here, which is not bad for your pursuit because that will connect you with the big end. So it works out nicely there. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like. All 11 of those orcs are going to be running through the battle pilgrims, which means 50-50, they're cut down by the battle pilgrims. You get to see some action. I wanted to roll 4-ups, right?
Yes.
I'll roll that sideways. Okay,
So
same thing.
5 live. The front rank is alive.
That's so this was mad. This is probably one of the most complicated ones I've had to do so far.
This was wild. We took like 10 minutes to make sure that we got it right. We checked all the rules and we're like, are we sure this is how it works? Yes, okay.
It's 3 factors here. It's a flank charge. At a weird angle, so center to center, and then running through another unit, and also battle for the pass. Because otherwise, this unit would have just ran off the board.
Yep.
Correct over here.
Yep.
So we ran middle of them, through the battle pilgrims, which all 11 of my models hit the battle pilgrims. They pop through the battle pilgrims as they're running, because that's what you do.
Yep.
And then they come to the edge here, which is, you cannot flee through it, so you pivot 90 degrees effectively because I have to go to this way, and then they run through him, but he's good. He's already in combat, and they land perfectly right there. And now Skari does his pursuit move based on their final position, which will connect to the biggins if you roll higher than a 2 on your Swiss Stride pursue. Hey, and now it counts as a charge, so in you go.
Okay.
There it is.
There we have it. A giant mess of a charge. Clear the flank!
That's good. Hey, but hey, you lost your first charge, so
I did.
I get
Don't
my
have it
fancy
anymore.
stuff still.
Yeah.
Awesome. And that is it. For turn
I
2.
believe that's it. That was a wild turn.
That's not
There
bad.
was so much that happened. These peasants doing peasant things, and then them doing peasant things, and then the knights doing knight things, and then the battle pilgrims being the best battle pilgrims ever.
This is going to be... These guys are all... They might be able to rally at -1 because I think you have to be under 25%. And they're at 3 out of 10. So
33.
They're still good to... They're
good.
They're still good to be boys. Excellent. And they got rallied, these idiots, too. I guess that's going to bring us to turn 3 in this game, which would be my turn 3 now. I got some spells I want to cast. I do have Rallying Cry on the Orc War Boss, so I can use that on these guys to give them a second chance. 2 chances to rally. Start with that.
Nope.
No! I could try one more time later. I believe that's before conjuration, so I'll go right to casting some spells. This guy's in combat now.
Yep.
So his enhancement is a self-cast one.
Oh, very cool.
So it's still good. He's gonna try and cast that. Your wizard is
in there.
Yep, right. She's right there. She's
Yep.
good to go. So we get that with a what's it called? 7. Sorry, 6. But we get +3 because of mob rule.
I will use my dispel scroll. Oh no, she's in combat. She cannot dispel.
Thank you. I forgot
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So what did you get? A 9?
9 in total.
I will try use a fated dispel. I need a 10. Oh, not today.
Evil Sun Shining. Again, you can cast self-range and assailment spells in combat. And then this orc shaman hiding in the woods is within 15 inches of them now because they failed to charge forward.
Yep.
Peasant things. He's going to hit him with a Bad Moon Rising. This lowers their weapon skill and initiative if I succeed. Ooh.
I can't stop it.
Stop that.
They're also already terrible. They're peasants.
Well, I don't mean I'll hit you
You're
on...
making them even worse.
It means I'll hit you on 2s instead of 3s.
Sure.
Yeah.
They're all gonna die anyway.
So we'll do that. This wizard's too far away to stop that, so they're going to be hit by Bad Moon Rising. I lower their weapon skill and initiative by 3. Awesome. To a minimum of 1. Bad Moon Rising on them. That will go away at the end of this turn. And then Impetuous checks. Which ones? I'm going to charge with everything I can, so I'm going to not bother with it, I guess. Oh, no, I got to rally my things. Please, 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 please. Yes!
They're rally!
And then these boys are at 25%. I should probably look. Okay, so they pass if they're not under insurmountable losses, and then the Error Boys, the other Orc mob unit, will also pass. Oh, with a -1, I got to double check. I do have Inspiring Presence nearby, so we're going to be good on that too. I just got to double check the nature of insurmountable losses. You have to be below 50% for -1 leadership, and below a quarter for insurmountable losses. So actually, all three of them rally, get back in the game. Not that there's much of them, but they're ready to
well,
play.
The Boar Boys are okay.
Yeah, the Boar Boys. That's great. I love to have that. Love to see that. Then we
This
go.
is only turn 3. There's still plenty of game.
That's true. That's true. We have charges to declare now. I gotta double check the oddities of this because I'm pretty sure I'm in your front rank, but I cannot charge your front rank. So we're kind of done there. So he might be able to charge over here. I'm gonna roll his impetuous because I don't really want him to charge over here. Impetuous. Oh, he's charging. Boys. Always me. You know what? If I'm in range of them, I'm going right for him.
Okay.
It's over 16 away, so it's a 17-inch charge on a boar. Not too bad. He's feeling bold. Yeah, let's go. He'll charge the Grail Knights, which I assume you're not going to flee.
They're immune to psychology. They definitely will not flee.
That's my only... Oh, nope. Those boys are charging as well. And that's it. I don't have any... Sorry, boys and a men-at-arms. The tree's in the way, but I have no other legal charges because those boys are also blocking line of sight to the boar boys behind them. So more of a posturing thing. And, yeah, just charge them up. So we're going to start... I assume they want to hold?
The Peasants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll hold.
So I only have 2 charges. This guy first. I'm going to re-roll that. He has Warband.
Okay.
I can't make it. I fail.
Okay. So it goes, what, 3?
And then
the
Swiss drive, but yeah, but I'll go. You only go. Oh, I guess I would add
it to it if
5.
you want.
Yeah, I'll go with the 5. Boo! And the boys over there. You go 4 plus 3, 7. Probably. We make it, and that's it. We're on to remaining moves. We're probably gonna move these 2. I'm gonna move them up and wheel them around to face. I'm just gonna move them up a little bit and get the chariot up here. Gonna end there, and then our shaman friend, who I'm just gonna move this tree out of the way because I would like for him to get to a slightly better spot. He's gonna hang out right here. Shaman's contend there. As for the rest of my moves on the other side of the board, well, I got a few units that rallied. Okay, so we got them. They move forward a little bit. They just rally and reform, but because of the state of where they are, they can't really do much with it. And this chariot, well, it's just gonna reform, I guess. I don't really know what it can do. It's gonna keep it real. And we're on to fighting.
Spells?
I do, actually, you're right. I'm gonna start hammering these questing knights with spells. Let's go Fireball. I need a 6 on the dice. You can Wizardly Dispel it. I got an 8 exact. Sorry. You can Fated Dispel it if you want. I have 8 on the cast roll.
I already used my Fated Dispel to try and
This
stop.
turn you did. That's right. Fireball! 5 hits. Forgot their MR2. Magic Resistance 2. I'm going to go for them instead.
Magic Resistance...
Even
2.
Yeah.
I
forgot you have the damsel in there. Yeah. 3 wounds on them. No armor penetration. That'll be a panicking. Boom, boom, boom.
And they're only leadership 6.
Yep, there's no knights nearby. Oh, bye-bye.
Flee!
Bye-bye!
Away from there. Run!
Would you like to add Swift Stride?
Is it a fullback in good order?
No, this is a full break because you're under 50%.
Okay. Whoop.
From there, they go over
Then
there.
I believe they were within 6?
Only, that's, their unit, oh wait, no, their unit strength 8 because they're, you're right, yeah, they also have to do a panic. Oh! Yep, that's a panic. They're gonna go.
Go, Peasants! This is a fullback in good order, though.
Correct. They
And it's
go
away,
6.
They go directly away from...
So typically always the nearest enemy, so it'd be them.
Okay.
End up here, but they, because it's fallback in good order, they just rally.
They're like, oh no, they have fire!
Not fire. Well, I don't really have any other targets, so I will Vindictive Glare this unit, realizing they're MR2. I still get it, though, with just a 10.
Nice, I can't stop it.
Yeah, that's true. 1 strength 7 hit, wounds on a 2. No armor, no regen, but you might get the lady save. Roll me a lady save. Oh, that's 1 dead questing knight. Bop, blop. Regens are allowed.
I don't have regen.
Yeah, you didn't have a regen.
Yeah, good,
it's wards and regens are allowed, no armor saves. My bad. That's it for shooting. We're on to fighting. I want to do this one. We're both the same initiative, and you're fighting with halberds, so I'll get my attacks out of the way.
Yep.
And
I'll get mine.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm going to put... This boy is going to attack your champion.
Yep.
And then the other one's going to attack the unit. So I'll do the boy first. He hits. Come on, die. Sticky. Nope, nothing there. 5 attacks into the unit. Hitting on 3s because your weps go bad. And no wounds.
Okay. I won't put 1 attack into the champion.
Miss.
Nope. And then 5 into the unit on 4s. And on 4s. Okay. 1 at AP1.
That's light armor. That's dead. Boop.
That'll take your rank bonus away.
I didn't get rank bonuses anyways because I'm disrupted. Lose that combat by 4, but you don't 9, 5, 10, 15. Don't double out number me. So looking for that is a fallback in good order, probably, almost certainly. That one by 4. I was looking for a 3 or not to give ground. And you said you're going to test restraint?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to roll. I'm going to go 6 because I'm falling back in good order. And you don't get to use Warband when.
Yeah, just leadership 6. Nope. They're coming off you.
Roll it up then.
That's a
Just a proper. You got me. So
gotcha.
we're fighting in the woods now. You're also disrupted.
No.
Fools, your numbers mean nothing in these
No.
woods. Still using halberds. You will be going first.
I will.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Got him.
Let's move on to this fight. I did get a charge here, so I'll get the Choppa's rule. And I'm much faster than you are. These are just regular spearmen, so I only have 6 attacks still. Where's your champion over there? I'll put my musician into him. The champion's in the wrong spot, but that's okay. Let me fix
the
this.
banner. What are you
I know. Steve! Fix it. Champion's still not able to attack your champion, but the musician's going for your guy. Hui! Hit! Hui! Nope! Of course, we'll be fighting with spears and shields in this one. These are 3s to hit with the 2s to hit because of the thing. And these are strength 3 still, so 4s, rolling 1s because of Choppas. 2 wounds at -1, so we have 6 ups.
6
That's because of
ups.
Choppas.
No, 2 of them will go down.
2 die.
That's
But
a rank bonus.
you still get lots of attacks back because you get the extra 5. So it'll
So
be
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep. But you're hitting me on 5s.
I definitely am.
Bad moon is rising.
5s.
It saved me!
No.
Wow, it saved me. I win that combat by... How do I only win that combat by 1 and I kill 2 guys?
Because I have an extra rank.
2 ranks and I have 1. That is exactly how that works. So you lose the combat by 1.
Okay. So it's a 6.
You do get Warband though.
Yay!
So you actually just give ground.
I also have shield wall, so once per game, I guess I could just give ground.
If you fall back in good order.
But I am gonna just fall back in good order. Good job, boys.
I will just
Follow up.
follow up.
Good thing.
Then we're gonna move on to the fight with the chariot. I want to do the knights one last.
Okay.
And you are probably
go.
going. Did you? Yeah, you.
I
pursued.
overran.
Yep. Yeah. So
I
it's,
pursued.
you're
quite
super fast.
So I got 6, 7, 8 pilgrims.
And then we'll have some support. And throw her in as well because she's the same profile.
It's exactly the same. And but she doesn't hate you.
True.
So weapon skill.
These are 4s.
4s.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your toughness? 4 or 5?
5
on
on
the
this thing, I believe.
Okay. So that means I need 6s.
Yep. Strength 3.
1.
You had a 1-5 in there, just to double check for later.
Oh, yeah. And then the lady. Ooh, she's just crushing these. And then 1 supporting attack from my Baron.
Who does not? Is he weapon? He's not.
He's
7.
weapon skill 6.
Okay, I'm 3. You need 7.
Yeah.
Yep.
So nothing there. So just potentially 2.
Got T5 on that chariot, so a battle pilgrim does not. It's a 4-up save on it.
Nice.
Does not sneak a wound in. And for anyone curious, you can only make way with characters out to fighting ranks they're not involved in. Sadly, they can only make 1 supporting attack, and because this thing's so obnoxious, it takes up so much room in the middle.
It's all good.
It's all good. Got my 2 boar attacks. Attacks with boars. Actually, I can do them all at the same time. Doesn't really matter.
Yep.
Definitely gonna be using cav spears in case this gets weird, but these hit. 2 wounds.
AP, nothing.
No AP.
I think it's just light armor shield. So no, and they do have the blessing of the lady.
6s. I
So
kill 1.
battle pilgrim goes down.
Well, we definitely lose this combat. You have 3 ranks,
3 ranks for horde.
and he counts as full command, right?
No, he has a musician banner. So
Musician
he counts
banner,
as he's
gotcha.
just not a champion. But yes,
And then you have horde as well, eh?
I do.
So that's 3, 4.
Let me check to see if they have horde.
You have 3 ranks.
They are not a horde.
2 ranks, no horde. But the Grail Reliquary guy counts as a banner.
Yep.
And closed order. I have heavy chariots and monsters do count closed order.
Yep.
And
You killed 1.
I did kill a guy, but we lost by 2, and you double outnumber me.
You do.
So I'm using
I do.
the inspiring presence from the general. We actually give ground,
Nice.
which is not much because we're
You're just gonna literally go
millimeters.
to touch that.
Yeah. And then you decide what you want to do.
I am going to.
Restrain or reform, maybe.
I feel I want to do that because I can cast spells and
Right.
potentially do stuff, and then charge in. I guess they will attempt to, and the
do?
Baron said
Because I can't really give ground. These guys reformed, and they were touching base with it when they reformed and where they fled to. So he can't give ground at all. So that means it counts as a draw. So it just stays where we are. All is well.
Okay.
And that
lost
is
combat.
on to the last one where you charge me. So you're definitely going first.
I am.
Do you want to issue any
I'm
challenges?
not going to issue any challenges.
I don't think I want to. I kind of want, like, do you have a champion in there,
I have a
right?
champion in there, yep.
You know what? My orc big boss is going to issue a challenge.
How many wounds is he?
He's like 2. He's got a 4-up save and a 5-up regen.
And a 5-up regen?
Yeah.
How many attacks does he have?
I'll get back to you.
Yeah. For the lady!
The paladin accepts the challenge from the orc big boss.
That's right.
Paladin goes first.
I guess that is true. He does have the highest initiative of the bunch. So 3 attacks, hitting on 3s against this. This is the chance to shine. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Virtue of the joust.
Hey!
I do wound.
Strength
Nice.
6 to my T5. That's a wound. -2 on the lance. I have a 6-up armor and a troll pants. Oh, we take a damage. He's got 1 wound left and his combat res.
Ow.
The horse.
Time for the horse.
No.
Go horse.
Oh.
Sad.
Wound left. And then the rest of your knights. Oh.
And the rest of the knights into your orc horde. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a champion. That's 6.
Should be
Hitting on
3s. 3s and 3s.
Let's go.
Knights of the Realm.
3s because they're strength 5 with their lances.
3 of them.
3 of them.
3 die and 5 horses.
5 horses, 2 horses, and no horses.
So 3 orkies is dead. To be effectively
The rank.
musician and banner dies. We have a shaman
Oh, the
there and the
shaman, yeah.
character and the champion. So I'm just gonna pull 3 from the back because it doesn't really matter. I'm only really attacking with my champion, my character, the shaman. 4 attacks on an orc big boss. 4 to hit. Nice. Do I roll hit rolls of 1 with Evil Sun Shining?
You do?
I do. That helped. Nice.
Nice.
4 to wound. 1 wound. -1 because of Evil Sun Shining.
Okay. Armor, barding, and a whole bunch of stuff.
So he
goes
probably-
through.
Yep.
Strength 5?
Yes.
So
Or
5?
might be. It's actually only strength 4.
Doesn't
didn't matter. Didn't
the
matter.
Lady
The lady
protects
protects.
someone who's virtuous in their vows.
I got an orc boss, an orc biggin boss.
Yep.
That is 2 attacks and 3 for double hand weapon. These are hitting on 4s. Oh, nice.
Nicely done.
He's strength 4 because he's a biggin. And
Ooh, very nice.
oh, these are all wounds because it's in
Yep.
the Knights of the Realm.
AP1?
This one's AP2 because they have armor bane with biggins.
Nice. So AP2 goes through. AP1?
Just
Good.
the one then.
Just the one.
Strength
and
4?
Strength 4. 6 up.
Oh, got one.
Got one.
There we go.
You killed one.
1. And then I have my shaman who can attack, and that is about it. Attack from the shaman. Nope. You killed 3 boys and wounded my boss, and you have 2 banners.
I have. Oh yeah, I have 2 banners.
Lance formation.
Lance formation. Disclose order.
That's a lance formation.
Okay.
Yeah. Myself, I have a rank. I got a banner. I got a closed order. I killed 1 Knight of the Realm. So I lose by 3. Don't double outnumber me, so I lose this combat by 3. I'm leadership 9 because of the warband rule with the boss in there.
Yep.
So we lose by 3. We give ground. Leadership 7 on the big boss still, but I still rolled enough to give ground. And you're gonna restrain and reform?
Yep. Restrain and reform.
You do. Excellent. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. You are pushing them back.
I am. The
Across
orcs must
all
go
boards.
back to the hills. Get back. Get back.
It's
go
working.
To the hills, sir.
This is looking bad. This could be a pretty nasty turn coming up. This is turn 3 for Bretonnia. Glittering robe.
It is a self spell. Gonna try and cast it. Oh, that does not go off.
Okay.
Sadly. Then I'm gonna try Plague of Rust, needing 9, so I need to roll a 7. No,
Jeez.
does not happen.
Okay, level 2s for the win. Let's go.
And over here, we're going to do the Lady's Gift onto the questing knights. Ooh, it goes off
I can't stop it.
on a big one. That is a 5-up regen.
You know what? I'll try and faded dispel it. Not faded. Yeah, faded.
Yeah,
dispel.
yeah,
Double
faded,
6.
faded.
Not even close.
No.
Rallying.
Rally!
Nope.
No,
Keep
don't rally at all.
Run, 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 run. You don't have to, unless you want to. You can add Swift Stride to that if you want.
Is it? No,
you just keep going straight line. Yep.
Ah.
And charges.
The Grail Knights see the enemy general. This is what they're here for.
But he's seen them first. Come on. Fine. Any other charges?
Oh yes, they're going to charge into your boars,
Any other charge?
and then they're going to charge into these boys.
we hold everywhere.
Yeah, let's go.
The greens don't run. We're mean and
Let's
green.
try to get them out of the way first.
They ain't gonna.
Hooray.
You know what? Still probably good enough. Jeez, you can reroll that one. You can reroll the one.
Oh, I can. Bretonnian war horses.
7 plus 8. Yeah, welcome.
Away, whatever.
They'd have to go to about there.
Okay.
Royal Knights can't really fail.
Grail Knights.
Reroll the one.
Hooray!
They take up 2 still.
Yeah.
So they're going 10 plus.
10 at least.
Plus the reroll. Man, we suck at this. Hey, they made it.
Hooray! Go. Gosh, I'm kicking all of my peasants everywhere. Go, questing knights!
Has the 1 to reroll.
Yeah, Bretonnian
3's
forces.
the high die so far, so they're going.
I'm going to re-roll this with my rampaging banner.
Ah, they have the rampaging banner.
They do.
Ah, 6 is the high die. That'll probably be enough. Yeah, that's 14. 18-inch charge. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. And they have used their first charge.
Yeah. Still on a flank, which is, I guess you can like put them right in front of the blocks of infantry and just run them forward.
Typically, it's what you would do. Okay. But these are the circumstances we find ourselves in.
I'm just used to having to get the side charge to like old times.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking you wouldn't anyway. That's cool.
If you have like an all cav list, you just full send.
Full send. Break the.
These guys who are going to rally are going to go back up to where they rallied last turn.
Wait, that fireball wasn't meant for us, lads.
Oh yeah, 'cause they ran away from the human. That's right, they remember that guy's name. That's awesome. Over there, and that's probably it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to bring the squires out yet. They haven't. They're just chronicling the battle from the hill.
They're doing great.
Yeah, they're doing good. Destroy Ricochet, gonna lob a rock right on the chariot in between your big uns.
Oh, this one here.
Yep. Yeah. Oh.
It is 6 inches away.
So 4 inches away.
No, if it's the direction.
Full 6. Yeah. No,
Boom.
It misses.
And then
that far chariot over there is just going to try hit this one over here.
Boom. Probably no line of sight.
I can't see it because of the knights got in the way there. Oh,
that's not bad. That scatter, it's almost directly away from the middle, so it's going to be something like this. The little hole is still touching the corner of the chariot. So that's
Strength
a nasty
10 hit.
Ay, ay, ay.
Too bad they don't instantly kill chariots
That's
anymore.
been a long time ago. That's
Wounded.
a wound. And I think it's D3 plus 1. 5 up, he's dead.
Oh, come on.
Kaboom!
Oh,
2 damage.
2 damage on it.
2 wounds left, I believe. There was a time in a day when a strength 7 hit would automatically destroy a
That's when
chariot.
I used to play. When a bolt thrower was like the bane of any, like a strength 7 bolt thrower.
Yeah.
Would just kill. It was strength 6.
It was strength 7, so like the bone giant had a strength 7 shot.
I loved it because it was a giant. Oh, but it only hit on 5s.
And I believe the dwarves could put a rune on their bolt thrower to make a strength 7
And
as
all
well.
the chariots died.
Yes. But chariots were also a lot more, well, I mean, chariots are really good now as well, but
They're
they were
still
like
good.
they were really good back then too. That was the reason for it. And what's next?
These guys are going to shoot from the hilltop into the chariot, try and bring it down as best they can.
So these guys in the chariot, range of move.
Range of move on 6s.
Bloop. Hey, 2.
Ooh.
6 to wound, but are also armor bane.
Come on! No. Yeomen into the big uns.
Excellent.
Short range this time.
But moving.
So 1 hit.
And 5.
Nope. You got these volleyed archers into them as well. Ooh,
Should
not
be
bad.
range on this one, I think.
Just nothing.
Not still at T4.
That's
Look
all
at that.
good.
And then we got more up here.
Okay, so this unit of archers is going to shoot into this unit back here.
Oh, the guys behind the board?
Yeah.
Why them?
Because I want to be able to make you give ground.
Oh, okay. Then shoot away. Should be 5s for range and 5s for wounds.
Nope,
Double
nothing.
one.
And then
Squires.
5 little guys here. You know, I can't kill them anymore, so they'll go into the big guns over here. Boo-hoo. And 5s. Yeah,
Hey,
good job.
Are they just warbows?
One's, no, this is a longbow.
They're all longbows. Armor bane kills a guy.
Yep.
And it kills 2 guys.
Nice. That rank. Get out of here, rank.
Bop. My ranks. Okay, that's it for shooting. Where do you want to start fighting? Oh, reserve move. My bad. Here they go.
Actually-
Combats.
I'm going to do this combat first.
I hate that one.
If you do end up running away, you run away from the biggest unit?
Correct.
Okay, so if you do run away from the biggest unit, that would make you go this way.
Yep.
Then if they pursue fast enough, they could get into combat here and then participate in this combat.
Those knights might help out too.
So I'm wanted, if this goes my way and I can, that would be good. So we'll see what happens over here first.
We'll definitely go first with the, well, questing knights are initiative 4, but it's still faster than me. Getting a better perspective on the fight here. Questing knights first.
I haven't used questing knights in forever. They still only have 1 attack each, so I've got the champion and then
We're probably going to
3.
swap these 2 models to get an extra questing knight attack.
Okay, so let's go for champion. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 attacks from the questing knights. They are weapon skill 5, which
That's
is quite nice.
3s to hit.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
These are all great weapons.
Strength 5?
Strength 4.
The strength 4 base?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 2s to wound then.
2s to wounds.
Oh, crush 6 of them.
Horses.
No attacks back, and then horses for
5
some
little horses?
salt in the wound. Hey, got a horse
Hey,
wound.
go little horsey.
Light armor shield. That is a save, actually.
Oh, nice.
And then initiative should be the same here.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I'll let you get yours out of the way. You're fighting with
2 spears this time.
You're still fighting with spears, yeah. He's over here. You're going to put 3 of your guys hitting him.
That's right. On force. Are they inspired by the knights bravely? Oh, no. They're not. Well, they hit him. He's just really tough.
So that's 3
5.
out of the 11 attacks, essentially.
Yeah. So
the boys.
champions into the unit. That's what that was. Yeah. So
should be 8 attacks here.
Yes. Force.
And 5s.
Okay. Needing 5s.
Spears.
Spears. Just volume of dice. 2.
2 of them. Light armor shield. Ooh, 1 of them dies, but they can fight back. I'm just going to pull 1 guy for that in a sec. Oh, I'll pull 6 now, I guess. I'm going to effectively have champion, banner, and musician fighting, because that guy's dead. Actually fights back, so it's all 4 of them fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're thrusting spears, so I get...
Oh, you do have spears.
Yeah, 3 more guys. Well, technically... Just double checking it. This one guy doesn't get to fight because he would step up to the front fighting rank. And these guys are over here, technically.
And then after they fight, 1 more goes away.
Yeah.
Because it was the same initiative.
I'm just going to pull him now. Well, yeah, he'd fight, though. Yeah. This guy also can't fight because he stepped into this fighting rank.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Fair enough.
So it's these 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks because of the champion, and this guy's dead. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing for people watching. Sometimes it can be complicated. These are 3s to hit because we're a better fighter than you are. 4 wound. 2 wounds. Choppas.
5 ups.
I killed 2.
You do.
Peasants. Eat that.
Ah, peasants.
But you double outnumber me, and I lost that combat. So effectively double 1 to stay.
Makes sense.
We are going to break. Go ahead, pursue with both units because these guys are running directly through the boar boys, which will probably. Oh, they can't panic.
They can't panic. They're in combat. They have more pressing matters at hand.
Unless I only roll like a 2 or something. A 9. All right. Well, let me figure out. You're already pursuing with both, right? So I can figure out where they're going at least. Yeah. I'm going to wait popping through them, but I do clip the wizard and the chariot. So panic checks on the chariot. Chariot says rolling a 5. He's good.
Yep.
The shaman, 6. He's good. He's about 7, I believe. And then you do your pursuit moves directly towards that unit there, which means if you roll high enough, you'll catch them. But these guys have swift stride, so they're probably going to get there.
Yeah.
Because they pivot. So this is the next step. Pivot them and then move. These guys here, you can add a 3rd die if you want, but I don't think you really need to. So you clip them, so you kind of as a charge on them, but they're going to probably roll them up too.
Yep.
See what that looks like. Yeah, they're into. Let's go. Worst case scenario for the. It's a bad day to be green. Boy,
Let's go with that one. Let's do it. This is the
right
momentum.
into it. I think you go. You know what? My big boss is ambitious. He wants to issue another challenge. If you'd like to accept it.
Yes, I will. Wait. This little dude. Come here.
Paladin?
No, my questing champion will.
Nice.
Because he has regen and he's feeling fancy with the lady's blessing. So we'll just
Boom. Fighting. That's an easy way to do it. Yeah. Let's move this guy over here. Oh, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's we'll
Paladin first.
okay. Hitting on 3s. Oh,
Ooh, that's scary.
Strength 6 on him.
So
with his
3
lance.
2s here.
So that's 3 from his lance.
He's got armor bane too. 2 saves that are 5 ups and a 6 up because of armor bane. So he killed 2 of my boys. Effectively, those 2 dead.
4 more with the champion.
Correct. Attacks.
So 5 attacks, including the champion.
3s to hit because you're a trained knight of the realm.
And
3s.
3.
Didn't break the unit. 1 attack, I think here. 3 5 ups. So he killed 2 more and then a 6 up for 3.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little horses.
1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna do this.
Yep.
So he'll die. I'm gonna place this guy over here just so I know.
Yeah, then
we'll just remember it. Yeah, swap him. Put him there.
So it looks cool.
Correct. And the horses.
Little horsies. Needing 5s, or are you T5?
I'm T4.
1 horsey.
T4. 3 up save. Oh, we're good. My guy's got a great weapon, so he's initiative 1. These are all first. Do your champion. See what he's got.
Yeah. Just 2 attacks with his great weapon. Hitting all. He's weapon skill 3.
Not those.
Does his horse do anything? Oh, his horse.
Maybe.
No, it does nothing.
Additional questing night attacks. Not bad.
Strength 6 on these.
So 3 of them. Yep. 3 at -2. Oh, 2 more dead. Uh-oh.
And then horses.
So that's going to be Boom and oh, actually, that's my champion. So it's Musician Banner that are dead.
Up, up.
And then this guy slides way over here.
And horses. All the horses hit. And 5s.
Oh my God!
This is the retinue of the Baron. Yeah, go horsey.
It's just my war big ball. Come on, work. I guess with a great weapon into your champion. Let's go. I hit you on 3s, and I'm strength 6.
T4 on this, so 2.
Yep, 2 of them. One's at -2, one's at -3.
Okay, so -2 goes through, -3, save.
There's 2. There's 2. Oh, there's 2 at -2.
Oh, sorry, 2 at -2?
Yeah.
So 2 at -2.
1 at -3. Yeah, there you go.
Good, good. So 1 goes through.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
And the lady.
The lady says.
I killed the champion.
And a regen.
Oh, that's right.
Got the lady's
The
gift.
5 up, too. It's the 5 up.
Yeah!
Oh, my God. Combat res, though. Yeah.
Go, lady.
I am double outnumbered. There's no point in doing combat res here because it's lots of nonsense going on here.
Yep.
Hey, and I break. I am a battle standard bearer. Double 1. Nope, we're breaking.
Okay.
We are.
I am going to. Well, I have to decide what I'm pursuing. So I'm going to pursue with these knights and these, because you're going, what, that way?
Correct.
Okay, and I will attempt to reform with this unit here.
All right, go ahead and do that one.
Okay, so restrain and reform.
Yes, they are.
They successfully
And
do.
you're pursuing with both of them?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to go 9.
Okay.
Both face the boss who's over here. We're going to run them. Oh, yep, and then
They are very
they're going to hit the
eager.
shaman.
Is that a flank or?
It's a skirmish. So you go to hit his
it's a
corner,
skirmish
and
here.
he would go there.
Ah.
Go to face you, and then they go forward. 6. That'll be a flank, though.
And
Boom.
then I pivot to you because
Yeah.
you're not.
Correct.
Bam.
Forming them, staying out of the charge arc of the biggins.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Look at how messy this is.
This
Look
is
at
messy.
how messy.
And
this
we're like crammed into this like very narrow pass, and we're all trying to like jostle for position. And the Bretonnians just got fast enough to like push the orcs and be like, no, before they form a battle line.
It's that where it all really started going wrong was that triple impetuous fail into 3 failed charges. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be rough.
Yeah, because then you were stuck back there. Anyway, we'll
Correct.
talk about it in the post game.
True,
But
true.
this has been fun so far.
Where do we want to go next?
Oh well, let's do the Grail Pilgrims.
Smart, just in case this fight goes sideways.
Yeah, definitely want the Grail Knights to be close by.
So it should be 8 attacks.
What's the initiative? Our same. I guess he goes first because he's higher initiative.
Is he a great weapon?
Yes. Oh, he does not have higher initiative.
Yeah.
But he failed. He missed anyway.
That's all- it's all good.
So 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, I'm initiative 3 on everyone. You should have 8 attacks with your guys and then her. It's
lady.
the same combat, so you can throw her in at the same time.
But she doesn't have hatred.
They don't have hatred anymore either. Same
It's
combat.
first
yeah.
combat. Okay,
Yep.
okay.
9 attacks.
Force.
Okay. Not bad. 6s.
Still needing 6s though. 1.
1. Save? Yes.
Yep.
As a reminder, Skari threw the one guy's attack earlier, rolled a 1 with his
I did,
supporting
I
attack.
did.
I got my 2 pigs and my 2 greens. West skill 3 and 1 wound at light armor shield, I believe, and a blessing.
Oh.
I got 1. You go. It's the slow grind, you know. So I still got 2 ranks, banner, closed order, and all that nonsense. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm leadership 8, and I lost by a good amount. I actually probably should double check what I lost by. That's my roll though.
Yeah.
2 ranks, closed order, and banner.
Yeah.
I have closed order and a kill, and I'm leadership 8, so I give ground.
Yeah, which you.
It's a draw because I can't give ground. Beautiful, but glorious. All right, now you got no choice. We got to do this fight here.
Okay.
Would you like to issue a challenge to
I
save?
won't be.
Okay.
You can if you want.
No.
Okay.
No, we're gonna do. He's
You're trying to
he's
kill
out
them
for
all.
blood. I'm gonna kill
You're
them all.
trying to kill them all.
Force to hit.
Force to hit with the Grail Knights.
Ooh, that's a spicy one. That's it's half. Never mind.
Couple of
It
hits.
looks
Couple of
better,
hits. Strength 6 with their lances.
yeah. 3s to wound. MT5. Nice. He doesn't have a shield. He's only got he's got troll pants. He's got heavy armor.
Barding.
Armored hide, but barding. Yeah.
yeah.
And then troll pants. So he's got a 3-up save. So these are 5-ups, which he fails. And this is a 6-up because of the armor bait.
Ooh,
Nice.
very
Excellent.
nice.
He does have a talisman of protection.
Cool.
5-up ward. Passes both.
Oh, very nicely
good.
done.
Let's see if he can crump you with his War Boss War Axe. This is the great axe. 4 attacks, 4s and 2s. That is a wound, which is armor bane.
6-up, 5-up, 6-up armor. And
Blessing the lady.
No,
Die!
one of them goes down.
Grail Knight Filth.
Oh no!
So you, yeah, whichever one really. Okay, we pulled the champion accidentally. Oh, the boar! The boar! Let's see. That's a hit. You're toughness 4 on them, aren't you?
yes.
Yeah, that's not a wound.
Nice.
Combat resolution.
I have closed order. You have closed order?
Not with one model on. No.
Oh, because
It's only heavy chariots. and
I
monsters.
tie the combat.
Do you have a musician in there?
No. Do you have a musician?
No.
Then we stay there.
So we're staying right here. Well, everyone, welcome to turn 4 for
That
the
was
Orcs
a
and
wild
Goblins.
ride, Luka.
What is going on here?
It
This
is
is crazy.
messy, and
This
I
is
love it. Oh, we
schloppy.
forgot one combat.
Which one? Uh-oh. Oh, yes, your numbers mean nothing. You got halberds going, so 6 attacks here.
Needing force hit. Oh, I actually hit this time. Needing some 4s to wound here.
And any wound, that's 2
Okay,
dead.
2, good.
And that is dead, so they don't fight back. But I do have a champion in there. 4 attacks back at you. We got 2 hits, actually. No wounds.
Okay.
Uh-oh. You win by 2 ranks and a banner, effectively. I am leadership. They're breaking. You double outnumber me now, I think, right?
What?
15 or 16, I have 7 guys.
I
So.
will pursue.
Uh-oh. Oh, no! My BSB! We are going to flee 10.
10.
And you go
8.
8. All right. So they're gonna get away.
I will run over
And you're gonna kill my BSB.
BSB.
Test to reform them. Go ahead and roll it up now.
Aha! Nope.
8. They get the...
Well, no, but they would be once they're 8 inches away. Which
No,
would be
because they
further.
stop on him.
Oh, they just stop
Yeah,
when they hit him.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So they'll have the leadership of the knights.
Correct. So they run there, they pursue, catch the fleeing big boss with the banner, capture that standard, that's spicy.
Yep.
Then they test to reform because they were using the leadership of the questing knights there. And they're good to go. That's where they want to face. This is bad. And
That's
then these are captured banners. Technically, these guys captured the BSB.
Yes, they did.
This banner was captured as well because they were completely wiped out in
They
combat.
were killed by...
The Greens banners are being captured. This is going very poorly. That was the last combat. Now we can go to turn 4 for the orcs. This is going to have to go exceptionally well for me. So we'll see. I conjure into the command phase. We go to the war boss. I don't know if he can use Rallying Cry while he's engaged, but I don't think anything over here is technically running, so it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, nothing is fleeing on that side.
So we're going to go with a conjuration stuff, which is pretty much just this guy. He is going to cast Evil Sun Shining on... That's not himself, but affects everyone in his command range. We got it with... he only gets +2 now. Mob Rule doesn't come into play anymore. My unit's too small. So 12.
Well, I'm going to try and Fated Dispel, because my one wizard is... No,
Nope,
no
not
Fated
quite.
Dispel here.
Evil Sun Shining. I absolutely forgot to cast his Assailment spell last round when he was fighting those guys. Boo, that's okay, it happens. Under Rallying, I have a couple units running. These boys here are going to go ahead and they're good to rally. And these boys are also back in the fight. Let's go, they get to reform. Forming and reforming, we're going to fight the mans in the woods. They can move as well, actually, so they're going to... move, yeah, they'll move forward, whatever. Because they already count as moving for the purposes of shooting, so I might as well. And, I don't know, these guys are going to stay where they are. It's kind of, that guy's in the way, so they can't really do much. I guess they can move a little bit. Move like that. I should have charged first, so we'll go ahead and retroactively declare some charges on this side. These big ones are going to charge the Grail Knights, because they can go corner to corner. Boar Boy's going to charge over here. And then he's going to charge over here as well.
Once they...
Assuming, yeah, correct. So that's my 3 charges, and you have no real reactions.
Nope.
So they're going to charge. They'll make it on a 6. These guys are going to charge. I don't think anything really failed. That thing's going to charge.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
This goes up. They actually only go like
Yeah,
this.
corner to corner there.
Yep.
This thing charging in. 5 plus stride when we really need to. Look at that, boom. All right, we're getting in there. It all works out. These guys couldn't go any more this way because of those boys in the way. But there's room for the chariot to go in. Just have to move the chariot first because it would close the door and make room for the boar boys to get in. Okay, well, then I would move those other units I already moved. Everything else is in combat. I have no shooting. That's not true. You guys have a little bit more movement. These guys are going to stay there in case this thing dies or something. They're going to turn, move, and turn. The turn, move, turn into the woods accomplishes nothing, I'd like to point out. Into shooting, these arrow boys are going to fire 5 shots into the men-at-arms, but they are moving and light cover because of the woods. 6s. Oh, nice.
Nicely done.
4s. 2 wounds.
5 ups.
Take that. A rank.
That is a rank. No.
This is all stuck in combat here, so we can't do jack. Boom, boom, something like that. All right, combats. This one first. I'm not going to issue a challenge.
I will with my one Grail Knight to keep him alive.
One Grail Knight, yeah.
My one champion will step forward and issue a mighty challenge.
What initiative is he?
They are initiative 5.
Except with the warbots, because I definitely want to kill that guy in the challenge, and hopefully the rest of the orcs with their one attack and everything can accomplish the rest. Okay, well, that means I would go first with this guy, then the rest of the orcs, then your guys fight. Wait, what initiative are they? They're 5, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got to double check those stats. These are 6, actually, and 7.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're good there. I don't think it's one attack, though. But I do have to do him separately. So he is going to hit, and he is
I'm
strength.
skill 6. Yeah. So you're
Yeah.
good.
And he gets to re-roll once to wound because of Choppas. That's a wound. And it's AP 2 because of Evil Sun Shining.
Cool. 5 up?
Yes.
5 up?
Oh, yeah, make it. 1, 2, 3 additional attacks with the biggins because they only get 1 attack each for supporting. Nice. That's a good start. They're strength 4. So these are 4s. Rolling 1s for Choppas. This is Armor Bane. And minus, so this is -3, that's -2.
Okay, so the -3.
Because Evil Sun Shining.
The -2.
Nice.
And strength 4, right?
Yeah, 6 aboard. Oh my gosh! The shaman gets to go. He misses.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, go Grail Knights, go!
And then I'm not going to bother with the assailant spell. It could backfire. It's more for big units. It's like
Right, makes sense.
So you get to go.
Okay.
With your guy into this fight, and then we have the challenge.
Okay.
Attack the shaman.
My
if you
1
want
Grail
to.
Knight will attack the shaman, hitting on 3s. 1 hit only, and wounding. It does wound.
Wound, yes. He takes a wound. He's got a wound left.
Okay.
Got one.
Oh, and a horse. I have a horse.
Oh, the horse.
The horse.
No.
Sad. Then my guardian into your big boss.
Yes. 3 attacks, 2 hits.
2 hits.
1
One
wound.
save.
Minus.
No,
nothing,
it's
eh?
lances, right? So.
Yep. I failed the armor,
Okay.
which was a 3 up, 5 up board,
Okay.
5 up regen.
Yeah,
oh
I
my
got him
gosh!
through.
Wounds left on
They're
him.
living saints, Luka.
He's gonna try and take out that.
A horse. Sorry, my
The horse. Yep. So far my roll's not great. I do get to roll 1s for Evil Sun Shining.
because it's a bubble.
It's in his command range.
yeah.
And
It's
3
on
hits.
Fours.
Yeah,
I'm
so
weapon
you're right.
skill
You're right.
6,
Yep. They're nasty. Strength of great weapon, so 7.
Yep.
2s to wound. 2
Two.
wounds. Oh, both armor bane. -3.
6 ups.
Yes.
This is on my 1 champ.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! Aboard. 6 up board.
It's 5 up board. You're
5
really
up
strong.
board. Oh my gosh.
Come on. Yeah, go.
Okay, I still might have won this combat. Oh my gosh. You did 2 damage.
Yeah.
You have, that's it. You did
And closed order.
And closed order.
Yeah.
I have 0 damage, but I got a rank, I got a banner.
Closed order.
Closed order.
musician.
I win by 1 because of musician,
Yeah,
but
so
I
you-
double outnumber you.
I'm.
Still a test.
Okay. Oh, they're good.
No, he lost by 1 because of musician.
Oh, does it count?
It counts as a combat res, yes. So they break and flee.
No, the battle standard bearers nearby.
Oh, true!
Hold the line.
Ah, they do. So
Yeah.
they fall back in good. Oh, they give ground. What am I
ground.
talking about? Give ground. Yeah.
Go Grail Knights.
Today is not a green day. I'm going to test to restrain on the boys, and I'm going to reform on the boss, or I'm going to follow up on the boss. So he'll go in, but I'm going to try and restrain them.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is okay. They're good. So he is going to go to where he was, which is about
Yep.
here.
Follow
Tusks
up.
in the way. Living Saints. dude.
Living saints.
I needed.
Luka.
If that could have broke, I could have broke this. Could have reformed. It would have been a nice. It would have been. I lost that flank. You lost this flank. That would have been amazing. But they probably like. The balance of power has been in your favor since that impetuous nonsense. But that probably won you the game. But we still got a lot of game to play here.
There's a lot of game to play, but those Grail Knights will go down in the parish books as heroes of the lady.
I hate them. Why bring 10 with regeneration when you could just have 3? Damn. All right.
What a wild game.
I got impact hits over here.
Yes, you do.
D6 plus 1. Ooh, 7.
Ooh,
Nice.
very nice.
2s to wound. Oh, that is 6 lady saves. That's a great roll.
Whew, that was fantastic. 5s, the lady protect us. Okay.
Kill 5.
Other than that.
At initiative 6 on all of these elements here. We'll get them out of the way. I do get Furious Charge on the Boar Boys, but it's only going to matter for these 2 models because they're just supporting. So the Chariot's going to put all of his attacks into the unit,
Okay.
and then the Boar Boy is going to do...
I guess you can do the chariot first, see what happens, then do the next, right?
Right.
Oh, no, it's
all the same initiative, yeah.
makes sense.
So I'm going to kill the wizard. It's got 2 wounds. It's weird because like all the supporting attacks, they're all going to go in. This one guy is going to attack the character, and then the rest are just going to attack the wizard, I guess.
How dare you?
No, I dare not. Because I could tell with Tusker Charge, it makes them as strong as the boy with the Cav Spear. Oh, I got to do the boys separate because they have Choppas though.
Nice.
That makes sense. Okay, the boys, 2 hits, strength 4, 2 wounds.
This is into the...
Yes, and let me get the Tuskers out of the way. Oh, they're going to get... yeah, so Tusker, 1 hit. miss. And then does the tusk or charge wound is strength 4, so it does. These are all minus 2. So these are -2. That's -2 because of evil sun shining.
So it just goes straight
ward.
through.
And
this
they're
is
all
strength
4.
4. So
Yeah.
6 up wards.
So I kill 3
more.
additional.
Grail pilgrims go down.
Boom, boom, boom.
So 1, 2, 3.
And then the attacks into the character. So I got the one boar boy guy with 2 attacks because of fierce charge. Roll the 1 for evil sun shining, hitting on this. Strength 4, that is not a wound. And then the rest of the attacks into the lady. 2 for the fierce charge, and then 3 supporting attacks, which I have to do like this. They roll 1s. What's the web skill on the lady? 3, isn't it?
3, I think,
Right, so
yeah.
that misses. And these are all wounds because of strength 4. And no armor save.
Okay, no save there. So she
she's-
just has her ward save.
Oh, the blessing of the lady. Yep. These are strength 4.
Blessing!
6s.
No,
She dies.
You got her.
And there's no point in doing the rest of the attacks.
Bap.
Because she just dies.
She died.
Then I will go with the chariot, but it's the same time as your guys.
Well,
Here's got 4 attacks. I'm not in range of evil sun shining here. It's only the command range of the shaman. It's a great spell though. Strength 3, so nothing.
my Baron will attack the boars.
Excellent.
And the 1 Grail Reliquary, because it counts as a 1 model with 6 attacks, will continue to attack your chariot.
So it'll be 8 attacks in the chariot, and then the...
No, just 6 attacks in the chariot.
Oh, these can still attack. I've only killed...
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
you're
I killed
right,
from
you're
that
right.
fighting
You killed
ring
from
over there.
that side
Yeah.
over there. Needing force.
Okay.
And 6s into the chariot. Yeah.
Oh, shit, we're fighting all game. And the Baron.
Baron, 3s to hit. And 2s to wound with his great weapon.
Nice. 5 ups on the boar boys. Saves none. All 3 cut down. 3 dead there. That is it.
Baron Don Baron.
Now, we could do all the combo resolution. I hard won this fight.
You won that one.
But you are unbreakable.
I am, which means I just give ground, correct?
You go, yeah, and go in a corner here, but I am going to follow up with this guy. They're going to test because they can't because of this guy's going to. Is it my turn next?
No, it's my turn next.
Then I will restrain and reform. Good, they passed. I don't have to look it up. That's kind of it. They're going to reform to face that part of the combat.
Wild.
That's not even all of it. We still have the other half, the very sad other half of the board. Onto all this nonsense here. So
Let's do these peasants first.
These
They're
guys
switching
here.
to halberds this time.
It's a new fight here. They're
is
going to go
a new
halberds.
fight,
Yep. So it's
yeah.
going to be 6 attacks.
Yep, 4s to
4s.
hit.
Oh, good
They
start.
need 5s instead of 6s though.
And rapey. They might have armor bane on the halberd too. It's like I'll double check.
Potentially.
I believe these are 5 ups. He's dead.
They cut it.
Will not cause panics actually. So
I
that's-
will test a restraint.
Yes.
They
do?
pass because and they're just gonna.
No, my greens. Madness.
And then this mess.
Oh jeez. Okay.
Let's go mess.
I'm not gonna shoot him. I'm just gonna eat it. Let's
Okay.
go. I'm actually just gonna. He's got no save. I'm just gonna remove him.
Rah, rah,
He's dead.
Yeah, and they will test the reform. They do.
Pass. They pass. Yeah. No, my greens.
Oh no!
Okay, well, that is it for my turn. We're on to turn. This is turn 4 for you now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. What a
It's
mess.
a grind.
This is great. I love it. It's
This
great.
is good. This is good. Okay, spells and stuff. I forgot to do on my turn the conjuration step was try to dispel the lady's gift. I would have had to use my fated dispel because my guy was in combat. I don't have to
You
go
have to
higher
beat
than
it,
7,
right?
higher than. So it all is the same.
I will try and Plague of Rust your boys
All right, well.
in front of me. It goes off on. It's a new turn, so you do have a fate.
Might as well.
dispel.
Might as well. That's 9, 10, 11.
Yep.
Oh! No plague of rust.
Okay.
I don't know if that matters much, but it feels good, I guess.
Just.
And there's no point in casting that again. You already got the big version.
Da, 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 da.
That's good enough. So they're in.
I'm gonna reroll it because I am a Bretonnian.
Crunch. And then did you want to choose?
Yes, please.
So they're charging here. They're charging here. They're charging there.
They're
I
gonna charge
assume.
there, and that's it.
That's about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hold everywhere too, because screw it. Whatever. Yes. Well, that end up being like this because the rock was blocking them, so I'd line backwards to you, and they can still charge aside. It's all the same.
They're gonna go into the arbors for a 3rd time.
They do have to take the lower die, but that's good enough. Something like this.
Nice.
And then they're charging to there.
They're just gonna go here, hopefully breaking those boys, and then potentially going into this to help.
Bretonnians show no mercy.
They're the Greenskins. They must be vanquished.
It's true. Ruthlessness is mercy upon yourself. The remaining moves, we're going to have these archers come down from their hill.
They're just gonna.
We're going to keep our stakes active for
Stakes are
these.
gonna stay active because stakes are delicious.
and then they're gonna have a long range, but they're gonna do the whole.
Move over there, try and get some shots on my boar boys. They'll have heavy cover, but you'll
Yeah,
get the
they
shots
will.
still. Drawing a bunch of straight lines through this thing here. It's one of those things like you can
It's like
spend
a-
30
it's
minutes
technical
figuring out.
stuff.
Yeah.
We know it's possible, so we're just making it happen.
Don't waste the time trying to
Correct.
figure out. Just give it to them. It's heavy cover. It's probably not going to do much.
It's trebuchet time, though.
That's the last move. So we're on trebuchets.
Yeah,
Oh, we have to rally this guy.
Oh, that's right. Will he rally?
yeah! Come on, man.
Hooray!
He can move and shoot and everything still.
Hooray! Yeah!
Oh,
Doo-doo-doo!
I
We're
hate
back,
him. I hate
baby!
him so much. Trebuchet in the corner.
Shooting at boar boys.
Right there.
Right.
What'd you get?
Precarious.
Oh, it's true. This is suspicious.
That's suspicious. So I guess it goes like what?
It's
in
still right
somewhere?
there, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, direct hit, but that will scatter 4.
from that way.
So it'll still probably
not
miss.
gonna
Yeah.
hit anything.
Second one.
Same thing.
Oh, misfire.
Oh no, a problem.
A problem.
Okay,
That's
can't
a wound,
shoot this.
I think.
Oh, is it just a wound? Or it can't
It's a
shoot
wound
next
and it
turn?
can't shoot as well.
Okay.
So there's only 3 crew left,
Blap.
and it can't fire this turn.
Well, after the first volley they did, it's okay that they've had like.
They
some
haven't
issues.
done much, actually.
The first volley though, that was ranged in. They knew exactly where it needed to go. Let's do some shooting. Other shooting.
Oh, yeah, we got a bit more shooting.
Okay,
We can't put pressure on
okay.
them.
I can't shoot into combat because it's not Age of Sigmar. So we're gonna go ahead and do some shooting with
Someone
them.
got like justifiably mad. Is like happy. He's like, yes, you're right. You can't do that.
6s.
I'm one of them.
Nope.
Some of them can't see. We got 7 shots here.
And shooting through a bunch of stuff. So 6s. Nope.
Nope.
And then we have on the hill guys. So the little squires. 5s. Ooh, 1 needing 5s again.
Ooh.
Nope. And then the 10 archers on the hill.
You don't just roll them together, technically.
I guess I could have.
Okay, fair. It's nice to know who kills what, though. you know?
It is. It
That's a
feels,
good volley.
It feels good. Volley loose. Ooh, 1.
Oh, yeah. That's a 3 up, yeah. We're good. We're moving on to reserve moves.
Yep.
Stupid wrestling. Get out of here, peasants. Why are you so brave?
The day is not lost today. The day is not lost.
Running amongst his fellow comrades.
They were all like, they're all holding like, where are you going, Bob? Where are you going?
He's
The battle's
back
that way.
Galloping full stride. My goodness.
We know where you live, Bob.
Whoa, I guess we want to do this fight.
Okay. Yeah, let's do the fight. That if I win, I can sort of overrun potentially and go into the new fight.
True.
Okay, let's do this one here. I guess my peasants go first with initiative 6.
Yes, you are. They're probably even higher initially because they charged my bum.
Oh,
Only halberds. It's only murder time.
4s. Yeah.
Nice.
And 4s with AP 1.
That will
1.
kill. Well, wound 1. I got 6 up save. Aha. He's
It
dead.
did matter. See, halberds.
Halberds.
And then this mess.
Bunch of great weapons.
1. 3s. Ooh.
Oh, spicy. 2s. No save.
2.
3.
3 of them.
We're dead. 1.
And horses.
2. And a 3.
And horses. No horses.
Nada. So these guys will just go over this way. Only the champion gets to fight. These 2 guys get to fight 2 probably because, the whole unit is kind of in combat. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
Sure, yeah. You know
it's
what?
fine.
My brain's
Doesn't
too
matter.
fried right now to
Yep.
figure it out. Champion that way, 2 guys backwards. Champion of the Questing Knights, that's a hit, and that's a wound, no AP. Oh, he reroll that one. He's good.
Even if that was a ward, the lady.
Correct. The lady would have protected. And 2,
1 hits into the
that's right, they're
peasants.
peasants. And a wound. Die. Human scum.
You got one.
Boom. And we lost that combat. We are double outnumbered, so we are seeing if we break. We do break.
Peasants will pursue. Questing knights will restrain and reform.
Restrain and reform. Yep, double 1. They are absolutely good to go. I am going to run technically this way, die to them, hit that, turn this way. Let's see where we go. We go 8. As they flee, 2 of them are going to maybe die. One of them does. So that's the musician.
And then they go like this.
You pivot towards them and you pursue.
But that means I won't be able to get into that new.
3 inches. Yeah, 4. Boo boo, somewhere like that.
And then they go to reform.
Yep.
They're just gonna get to where the fighting is fiercest.
They actually would have reformed first, so you could have gone a little bit further forward.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Right,
Because that was a new combat. So
Yes.
they just charge right now. But I will
Oh, it is the new combat.
I will
yeah.
be using my halberds.
And you
Because I want to
charged them.
try and do damage here.
Yes.
So 4s.
Aha.
And 4s.
Ah.
2.
Make
Yeah, they
no
don't- do they
no
have-
save, no
yeah,
save,
okay.
no save. Yeah.
Do they have saves?
They have light armor.
Yeah.
4 attacks back because my champion. Oh wow.
Ooh, very
Oh,
nice,
It's
dude.
go time. 3 wounds.
6 ups here. Yeah,
one.
good job, little
Oh,
peasants.
man. All right, so combat res.
I killed 2.
Yeah, you killed 2, you got a banner, closed order.
Yep.
I killed 1, closed order. That's it. You don't get the rank because of disruption,
Right.
so I lost by 2. I will be breaking or holding effectively. Okay, 2 plus. I hold. Either leadership 7.
Yep,
I
there you
think.
go.
Can't keep a good orc boss down. You gonna follow up?
We'll follow up and get out of this dang forest.
Yeah, you're in the woods.
Yeah.
Take back everything I said. Your numbers mattered a lot.
Now we'll do this mess.
Boo.
Okay.
We had this fight early. I'm gonna issue.
Yes.
I'm gonna issue a challenge with my orc big boss.
My paladin will
Yes.
re-accept this challenge.
We're back. It's like 2 turns later. Somehow we're fighting again.
Hitting on 3s. Oh, wounding on 3s or 2s.
That's a wound. Heavy armor and troll pants.
Oh no! Horsey! Horsey! Dude.
Kill the
Horsey.
crap out of your
No!
paladin. You get to go to knights
Yes,
still.
yeah, the knights still go.
Boom, boom, boom.
3s hit.
Knights. Oh, that's scary. That's real scary.
And 3s to wound.
And that is
3 at AP2.
3 dead.
4 little horses.
Oh, whoa. 5.
Let's go, horses!
One of them. 6 up save. 4 dead. That's the whole back rank dead. We have the champion of the unit plus the shaman who can fight here. I'm going to remember my spell because I'll probably cast that at his initiative though, which is a little bit later. Big boss first. 4 attacks with 2 hand weapons. We got evil sun shining, so I hit you on 4s, rolling 1s. Nothing there. Or strength 4, so we wound you. You should be T4 on him. I
T4 on a
assume.
paladin.
And I just have AP on these attacks. Oh, nothing. No, it only works on the charge. I got
Aha.
a unit champion who's got 3 attacks into your knights, which does hit twice. Moves on 4s, actually. AP 1 because of Evil Sun shining.
Ooh, so 4 ups. Nice.
Nice, both save, actually. Yeah, both save. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think if I 3 to wound, actually, some strength 4. I gotta double check the clip there. Roll me 1 more save so I don't have to look it up. It doesn't matter. Okay. The shaman hit, strength 3. It's a wound, -1.
Oh, not bad. Goes
And,
through.
strength 3, so lady save.
No,
Oh, I got a
you
9.
got-
The Fist of Gork. 7, 8, 9. I got it. Cast on a 9.
For the turn.
Fated to dispel.
No.
Fist of Gork, bam! But it scatters D3 plus 1.
Okay.
3 plus 1 scatter, direct hit.
It hits. That's
Be 2 directly in the middle and 2 partials. I'm gonna err on the side of caution and say the paladin can't be hit by that. 2 4-ups for the guys in the back. Boom, boom. They're both hit as
Nice.
well. So wounding the.
Threes.
I think you can look out, sir, the champion on this one, just in case. Okay, we're good. We're just gonna go 3s to wound, -1, 2 of them.
2 -1, so 4 up saves.
You're
Good.
Nothing.
Okay.
Right. So I cast on a 9 though. I just got lucky. I got it, and that's I guess it.
Yeah, so you did 1 wound,
1 giant wound.
and you have a banner in closed order.
Yep.
And I did 4 wounds. BSB banner lance formation.
So difference is 4.
4.
By 4. Leadership 8. Oh, no BSB either.
No BSB
We're
there.
full breaking. We're going to run directly away. So you might actually overrun into my big guy. Pursue no matter what, so I am going to run 10. They're running through this way. The problem is they run through a couple of those guys, they run through these guys, but they land right on top of them and they'll come up to the wall here by trying to pop through them. And then they turn and go this way again for Battle for the Pass. I assume that's how you got to do it.
Yeah, right.
It says you can't flee through it, so you could flee towards it, pivot for free, and keep going towards wherever you can
Yeah,
flee.
and because you're in the middle of your unit, you have to
Keep going
finish
through.
in an area where you fit. And the fact that this is so clogged up is making fleeing wild.
Weird nonsense, yeah. This way, like if this was the nearest table edge, they'd turn and go that way. But all the fighting is you push me to fight on my side, so I keep going this way. They're all technically going to run through models on their little journey here. So my shaman is okay. My boss is dead, and then I have my champion is dead, and then I have 2 other guys. Alive and dead. I guess the musician
The
dies
banner
first.
would pick up the
Yeah,
banner,
correct,
yeah.
So that means only the shaman and the banner are left. Now the pursuit move is towards these guys, which will probably hit the chariot.
I think it's the chariot.
Yeah. And that's going to go 5. You can add a Swift Stride to it. So 7 plus 6. Yeah, it's going to clip the chariot. Trying to go towards them. New fight into the chariot. Luka hates that. This is not a green day. So many orc lives lost this day.
We have to stop them before they go to the plains and destroy all our villages.
This is a hell of a story. These
This is a
Bretonnians
great
are going to go back and tell a heck of a story here. For there is much story to be told. Okay. I assume we want to do this one next then?
Yeah, the one with the Grail Pilgrims, because I still have Grail Knights on the table.
Well, guess who gets the initiative? This Paladin and his homies. Paladin goes first.
Paladin, 3s. And 3s.
3s, actually, yeah.
So 2.
6 up saves, 1 damage. Who's left, and then the other Knights of the Realm. Knights of the Realm.
Only
hits.
2.
5 force wound.
Only 1.
Lances. Damage.
And little horses.
4s
Ooh.
and 6s. Oh, that's spicy.
Ooh.
Let's see that again. I didn't actually mean it. He's got 2 wounds
Crunchy,
left.
crunchy. Yeah,
Dead.
go horses.
Dead.
After this stuff.
You know what? I don't know. I think you can roll a leadership, and if you fail, we don't have to look it up. All right, we have to look it up. Hey, look at that.
Right.
Boom.
Okay. And then I guess this mess over here. Technically, it's one.
It's
big
the same
combat.
fight. That was still the same fight. Yeah, we have to resolve this first.
My big boss gets 1 attack.
Yep.
Hits.
It has to be strength
does not
7 for
wound.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you would have had all these guys' attacks too.
6, 7, 8.
Yep.
9.
Oh, it's always 8. Oh, 9 for the.
Yeah.
This guy. No, yeah, he would be fighting over there now.
Well,
Correct.
you could either or, right?
This thing died before his initial
Oh,
step.
that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
So
That's
he's
right.
fighting over here.
Yeah. 9 little pilgrims.
4s and 6s.
Come on, pilgrims. You saw the horses do it. 1.
4. Yep. He just can't hurt him. Into the pilgrims. I hit twice and I wound 1 time. And
Light armor shield.
You have a ward save for the lady.
Nope.
One
One
more
more goes
dead
down.
battle pilgrim. Boom. Eat that. And then combat resolution, obviously not great. It would have been, I think it would have been, yeah. So you were in my flank. You had 2 kinds of banners.
I got
You had a rank still.
one.
No
one rank.
No
Oh,
ranks.
but I do have the lance
Lance
formation.
and an open order. No, closed order from that unit.
Yeah.
And then you did
Closed order from that unit.
4. That's the lance. That's
Oh, the lance. Yeah.
And then you did 4 wounds to me. It's nasty. I did 1. And
Alright.
I'm closed order because I'm a chariot. So I lost by a lot. And because it's the same comp, you double outnumber me. So
That's for the whole
I'm,
combat.
I think there's something about unusual situations where they like kill it off and it's still not part of the same combat, but it's probably the same combat. So I'm going to see if I break
See if
or
it
hold.
matters.
I lost by a lot. So
So it's a break.
That's a break. Yeah, because I'm double outnumbered. That's right. So I break. And
I will pursue.
yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I will flee 5 plus whatever else. Doesn't matter. I think I'm going to pop through them anyways.
And then
Run through them. Panic. So panic on them. They're good. The arrow boys are good.
as well.
And then your pursuit. You're going like I'm going this way. You're going to
right.
sorry, but you're going to hit them.
yeah. So I'm just gonna pursue like this, and I'll basically clip the boars
Yep.
as you go there.
And you would have counted as a charge from that position, so you get to wheel a little bit earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I can go something like that.
Yeah, and then we'll just ignore that there. So
matter.
instead of clipping them, I close the door to you, and that's effectively how that works out. These guys are through them, they pass their panic checks, they're good, well, they're already panicking. This is bad, this is all bad. I at least get this one fight.
And it's a challenge still.
Yeah,
Okay, my champion. He hits twice this time.
excellent. I'm
He
T5.
moves.
I'm T5, my war
I'm
boss.
strength 5. I think they're strength 5.
Horses, no wound from the
No,
red.
just one horse.
One horse. All champion, that's challenges, right?
No, nothing.
All right, can I muck up this challenge? I don't have Evil Sun Shining anymore. I hit on 4s. And wound on that, -2.
Okay.
5 up reroll. Oh my gosh.
Good.
So,
The boar.
oh, thank you. The boar. Hit. No. I lose by 1 for closed order, I believe.
Yep.
Yep. Leadership 8.
Oh no.
I can see. I'm done.
That's it.
I'm done. I can't take any more of this. Run to the mountains, get more boys. I'm gonna switch try it because we gotta get out of here.
Pursue, and go into them.
I think I run. I'm gonna take a wound for. It's only ever 1 wound. I take a wound for running through them though. So I would run.
Okay, so I wouldn't.
I would hit this
You'd go
thing,
that
pivot.
way.
I'd probably end up around there.
So I would just reform.
Yeah, exactly.
Go Grail Knights, the heroes that we needed.
I can't.
Yes.
I can't. I'm done. The day is a Bretonnian day.
Praise the lady.
Praise the lady. Boys. What a horrible game. All right, we'll be right back for a post game. And paired with this game you just watched in the Vault, available to our YouTube and Vault members, Steve and Luka play Dwarves against the Warriors of Chaos. One of these 2 forces is much more elite than the other. You have to tune in to find out. But if you're not a member, all you have to do is click on the link down below to sign up for a 7-day free trial to the Vault, where you'll have access to this Old World content, as well as the rest of the Old World content and all the other war games we play here at MiniWarGaming. And of course, all the other benefits that come along with being a Vault member, including discounts to the Forge and many other websites that offer terrain and hobby supplies on the website. And after those 7 days, you can decide if you want to stick around or not. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you all next time very soon, and happy wargaming. Welcome everyone to our post game.
What a great game that was.
That went exactly as I had hoped. Just psychology everywhere. I've learned that I like undead. I love the vampire counts. I like the Tomb Kings, but I love watching two idiot armies just run and panic and just flee in every direction.
6 and 7.
Yes,
Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is my Warhammer Fantasy Old World dream game right here, and I'm glad. I didn't even ask you to make a theme list. I just want to play all orcs, and you said I just really want to play all peasants, and I'm like, oh, I got all giddy. This is perfect. So thank you.
No worries. Well, give you a story. When I started playing Warhammer Fantasy many years ago, it was Bretonnians was my first army, and I was like just fresh out of high school basically, and I loved the idea of peasants. So I had because I had one little unit of Realm Knights, and then I literally had like a Valve Empathy Lord on foot, and he ran with it, and I converted up some Grail Knights and stuff, and it was so it was nice to be able to play with like the vision that I had when I was younger, and like bring it to life and be like, this is kind of what I wanted to do, but all the miniatures are already painted for me.
Yes, it's perfect.
Thank you, Steve.
The Bretonnian dream is a nightmare to actually collect and paint, I think, because you want to have like 10 to 20 peasants ideally for every knight you bring to the table.
Yeah, unless you want to play more of a like French like medieval
then you're
list,
all
which
knights
is like all mounted.
Correct.
Like noblemen and stuff like that, which is, I guess the army book is more designed that way.
100%.
But I want to do more of the like British 100 Years War style, where it's like as few mounted units as possible. More like as soon as we get some of the foot knights at some point, that
That'd
sort
be
of thing.
cool, yeah.
Because they look really awesome, right? Like they've and I can't wait to run like some like foot knights and then a bunch of bowmen and then like recreate the Battle of Agincourt in Warhammer Fantasy.
Have you seen
the Old World?
Have you seen the axes on those Knights of the Realm?
They're massive.
They'd make a dwarf blush. I don't know why they have axes. I always figured they had like great swords or something. I didn't even consider they had axes. But hey, whatever, they're cool. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah,
you can model them however you want.
True, you can put whatever weapon you
put
want on
those axes on your dwarves.
True. Make my dwarves happy. Those are huge axes.
Yeah, you're like,
A friend of mine, Taylor, has a theme he wants to do. It's a Bretonnian exile army where it's mostly like Knights of the Realm on foot, and he has a bunch of outcast wizards, and they are mostly a mercenary force that hunt monsters, so they have a lot of like a flaming attacks built in. So he does whatever he can to give his units flaming attacks. So he's got a banner, flaming weapon attacks. Not that it matters too much, but all of his wizards are like battle mages who cast fireball and enchant your weapons with flaming attacks and stuff like that. I love his list.
That's theme, and he's got gunpowder, right?
And he's got bombards and everything.
Well, let's talk about some war machines. These trebuchets did nothing except for turn 1, where they did everything.
They tried. I mean, you got 2 damage on a chariot later
which actually
in the game.
did come into play because then they killed it with the
Oh my gosh, that initial volley, that salvo from your 2 trebuchets, just hammering like 7 of my big guns, and then I can't remember what else you did. Just the other orc unit.
It was the other unit, that I hit as well.
Yeah, and then that lightened them up. That caused them to run in panic. I technically still have both of those units. No, one's dead. But I had one of those units still in play. But they just, we rolled Battle for the Past. And I'm like, whatever, let's roll with it. It'll be fun. It'll be goofy. And it was going to backfire for one of us heavily. And it was me.
Well, as soon as you failed 3 impetuous tests and then failed
all the
6 charge rolls, 4 impetuous, that was like it pinned you up in the pos, and you were like, everybody was like behind him, being like, we need room.
That turn, I needed those impetuous checks to. The table's still messy, but I needed those impetuous checks to pass or make my charges because I needed those guys to get up.
You need to create that space.
Correct.
And then I was able to make that space by pinning you in the little areas.
That was big. That was balance of power right here. That was boop. Right over this way. That was the first step. Yeah. And then from there, everything started going kind of like minorly bad. And then the second one was your Grail Knights obviously holding and allowing.
What do you mean the second bad thing? That was amazing. that was awesome.
I can't believe. Hey man, you rolled exactly what you needed to. They were. I'll never get mad at that.
The lady's blessing.
It was perfect.
Was shining down upon them for being the hallowed saints that they are.
I expected that war boss to carve heads, man. But those he failed to charge in the Grail Knights, and then they charged him, and then they tied
Killed
him
one.
up for the whole game. Yep.
Yeah.
Man, and then I charged them with big ends and got the chariot elsewhere too, and that all went. How could I not? Because I was going to kill them, and then the Grail Pilgrims weren't going to be unbreakable anymore. I was going to run them, sweep them down, and then that whole flank would be cleared, and then I'd be able to move my forces this way, maybe harass the peasants a little bit more, or get some pressure on here. I might have still probably lost on points, but it would have been a lot closer. This is a outstanding, decisive victory. For the Bretonnians.
It was a victory. It was actually really cool that we had all this weird fallback psychology stuff, because it's nice to kind of get into those weird situations, and then we read up on it and we go, okay, what happens? And some of the weird rules, like in the main rulebook for the old world, says figure it out with your opponent.
There was that one,
Yeah, it was like, if you can't figure it out, just come to an agreement.
That's the
okay, sure.
Even in if anyone's unsure, even in the FAQ it says that. It says, keep in the spirit of the game. Figure it out, and whatever that means is whatever you and your opponent decide what that means, right? So this game is 100% based on I want to say the word logic, but more like common sense almost. We're like, well, technically I could do this and do that. I'm like, that's probably not. If you ever have to say technically this, technically that, you're probably doing the rule wrong, right? I find that a lot of ways if your game ends really early, or if you're kind of upset with how a rule works, you probably did it wrong. Because I think as the way the rules are written, there's things that'll feel bad, like you can't back up, you can't give ground because there's a unit there, I can't follow up. Like that's just the state of it. That'd be annoying, sure, but I actually don't like the characters can't make way into base contact.
That was weird. That was because back in the day, I guess they could make their way to go fight, or at least they could fight.
It was only in 8th edition they could do that technically, because I remember going back and I was upset about that.
4 editions in my brain.
I know,
bro.
yeah, because I remember 6. 5th and 7th, those were 5, 6, and 7. Those are the editions I played. The character is wherever he is, but in those editions, you didn't have the fighting rank thing. So if they weren't in base contact, they weren't fighting, even if they're in the front rank. Which I hated that. But they had a rule for on your movement phase, you could move the character around in the unit. So it kind of give a little take here.
Yeah, and they had the combat reform, so you could if you won combat, you could reform your unit, and get more ranks or less ranks and stuff, and kind of try and. Now it's very interesting with the give ground, and the reform is after give ground, you take a leadership test, you kind of reform, and then charge back in or go somewhere else, and
a lot of flexibility with that. Yeah,
the combat mechanics in this game are incredibly
the best they've had.
The best they've ever been.
Yeah.
And then psychology is very interesting because before, panicking a whole army, they would just panic and just run. Now it's you fall back in good order. You
Sometimes
rally,
that helps you out.
It's different now. It's not. Yeah. All in all, I hope you enjoyed our theme lists because it's funny. You can ask Luka. I put all the peasants in the list first. Yeah. With my baron. And then I was like, okay, how many points do I have left? And then I started putting knights in. Yeah, because you're saying you're trying to get a ratio of around 5 to 10 peasants. Well, I had 100 and some peasants, and then I ended up having 10, 13 knights. Yep. So it was about 8 peasants to a knight or so, which is about what I was going for. Correct. Yeah. Steve's trying to get his collection to 20 peasants. He has those 2 bricks of 20 peasants you had in the list. Mm-hmm. They're painted up to match 2 of his knights. So he's trying to. I told him not to do it, and he's probably never going to get around to it. But that's the Bretonnian dream: is to have 1 unit of 10 to 20 peasants for every one. And then one guy, one knight brings his archers, one knight brings his footmen, the other one brings. Yeah, it's cool. I really like the theme because the Baron was on foot, and the story is he's he's searching for the Grail, so he's with the Grail Reliquary because he's very religious, and he's got his entourage of questing knights that go with him on quests. Anyway, it's cool. I'm hoping that. These are the kind of games that, now granted, these are the games are collection based, right? And it's an expensive hobby. People are going to buy what's good. So that is going to be a thing without a doubt. But it's great to be able to, if you have the opportunity, to play full on theme list, right? Like a Necromancer has a lot of skeletons, a Bretonnian peasant list, an all goblin list, a all troll, things like that. I want to do a siege. I think playing a siege would be so much fun. Siege games are quite fun. Yeah. I have to there's rules for them in 5th edition and 6th edition. They're kind of written that the defender has half the points, which is fine, I guess, because there's a lot of weird complex rules about it. But maybe I tried to do it equal points and it didn't really work out last time. So I got to try to play within the rules. I got to remember how to. You can take those rules from the old editions and apply them to this edition too, because it's all kind of the same. It would be really fun to try it. you know, and there's stuff coming down the pipeline for us here, so stay tuned for that.
Yes, that is, we got a big map campaign kind of penned in. We have the tiles currently being worked on, being painted. The rules are in like a beta draft right now. Me and Matthew.
I am so excited.
I know, I am too. But for any of you still watching, that is going to incorporate lists like we just played effectively.
Yep.
I'd say, where it's like you start off with the character and like a very basic core themed list.
Yep.
And as like your settlements upgrade, you can recruit like special units and rare units. You're gonna hunt for magic items in the world, and they're gonna be permanently capped. Your characters are gonna lose in combat. Their army's gonna retreat back home. It's gonna be very similar to Total War, where your character dying doesn't necessarily mean they're like dead. They're wounded.
They're
right?
recovering.
Correct. They go recover. They keep their items, but sometimes their stuff will be stolen. Sometimes you'll find things in the wild. It's gonna be amazing.
I can't wait. That's going to be so much fun.
So
stay tuned for that, because the old world has like, it's so rich.
It's so much potential for that stuff,
yeah.
right? That's where this game absolutely shines. This is a game that could play. I think this game skews more heavily into the narrative element of the game, as the competitive element is absolutely there, but there's so many parts of this game that are out of your control that sometimes, you know, it can be kind of frustrating when you practice your list, you build your list, and you do like 20 or 30 games, and you do your first competitive game, and you just had a couple bad leadership checks, and it's all over, right? That stuff can happen. That can be frustrating.
It does.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yes. So that's why I like to play the more narrative side of things and just let the dice tell the story, and don't put too much weight until what happens, because then you can't get frustrated.
But then you make a story.
Yes.
Something cool or something crazy happens. Like that war boss is probably going to be back at some point. He survived this battle.
Correct.
But he's going to be back.
Exactly. If this was
bigger than ever.
If this was like a campaign game, that guy would have escaped, no wounds, doesn't have to roll in the injury table or anything like that. He might see him in a few turns once he rejuvenates his units, rallies and recuperates.
And he might have a vendetta against Grail Knights. Hatred Grail Knights for the rest of the campaign.
And let me tell you, when your units take damage and your characters take damage, and there's a little bit of weight behind your decisions, because like if you win a battle, you still had casualties in that battle. That army is not going to be as strong for future battles and everything, right?
Yeah.
So you have to take a little bit of that into consideration as well when you're doing your battles. Instead of like you still want to play the game properly, and that sometimes means sacrificing pieces, and that can cost you a lot in the campaign. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
It'd be like a macro way of playing the game, which is awesome. Yeah. Should I play Bretonnians or Tomb Kings?
I don't know. It's up to you. Whatever your gut tells you. I'm going to play.
I like my Tomb Kings, but at the same time, I really like playing this style of army. But we'll see.
I can't remember what I really want. I was going to play Chaos, Warriors of Chaos. I was going to do like a Khorne band, like a Crom band. And then other than that, I was probably going to play Dwarves.
Yeah, they're in the mountains, hiding away.
And then maybe Bretonnia. But Steve might play Bretonnia. I don't know. It's still technically up in there who's going to play what. But there's going to be.
Forward to it.
I am so excited for it. And then All Mountain Miniatures, the games that we live stream are sometimes going to be tied to that game if we feel like it. Sometimes it won't be if we have the time mostly. It's all map campaign based.
It makes sense. I'm excited.
No promise on when that's coming out. The tiles are currently being painted. That's going to take I'd like to say it's going to take a while, but Adam is
probably a couple of weeks.
Adam's a monster, so
He's
he paints stuff way too fast. So
Greenleaf terrain, Adam.
Greenleaf terrain,
He's great.
Anyways, folks, that's it for this one. Thank you again, Skari, for the excellent game. Don't forget to check out Scarredcast as well. That's on YouTube. That'll be in the description down below. That is, competitive 40K content, Drukhari content, and every now and then Sigmar and the Old World as well.
So you have an Age of Sigmar battle that I used my son's Sylvaneth army that he painted, and he's 12.
Who'd you play against?
I played against Matt and Stormcast Eternals with the new crazy dragon priest guy.
Oh, it looks like almost like a 40K chaplain on a... the Lord Relictor on a dragon.
He's quite good.
I can't remember his rules, but
he's a named character. He's really good.
Oh, he's got it. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, he's out of the new books or whatever. And let's just say I played Beetle Lady, Ilariel, and she was awesome.
Man, those dragon models or that Stormcast line, outstanding. If anyone's looking at getting cool dragon models for the Old World, look no further than the Stormcast Eternals.
Yeah, if you can find that old Stormcast Eternal box or the dragon box that had 3 dragons.
Yep.
It's like the best deal on dragons you'll ever get. You could have like a Dark Elf dragon, a High Elf dragon, and like an Empire dragon.
And the best part about them is they're on flying stems.
Yep.
So they'll never impede on the game. They just sit above. They're on their movement tray. Movement base. Yeah, the base.
Yep.
It's perfect. You just drill a little hole in the base, you stick that little peg in there, done. You got a dynamic dragon for the game. Buy that kit. Happy wargaming, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time for some more Old World content.